The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen podcast coming to you from the beautiful Smokers Lounge.
Yee.
Episode 7.
Giddy up.
Yeah, we're back in the saddle, fellas.
we are.
How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Doing real good, real good.
rainy today.
Oh, yeah, it was a
Nasty
moist
old day.
one.
Well, that is, you had to say moist, didn't you?
Yep.
Moisty McMoisterson.
Oh, yeah. That's a tough spot to be in.
Moister than an oyster.
That is disgusting. There's a lot of people in this world that just despise the word moist.
Yeah, it really makes their kind of
I think I might be one of them. Unless we're talking about cakes.
Oh.
Or brownies.
Oh, I love a good moist cake.
Yeah. And
Basketball. That's what my life has
Oh,
been.
gee whiz, the basketball all the time.
My life has been nothing but basketball. And you know what?
Flashback to episode 1.
I know. And that's
Have you changed your tune? Or
shout out to Teddy Ball Game
Teddy Hoop's a good one.
and all the guys on the Little Raider staff. You know, Derek B., Coach Stiegel,
Oh, yeah.
Frick, Eric Kendall, the Steckler, all of them. Pat Blackgrove,
Just making
the
it
whole squad. Teddy Hoops and Coach Craig Pope and the whole Little Raider squad and the girls, my fourth grade girl and her coach and all that stuff. We've been doing a little traveling,
Yeah.
little travel basketball.
Oh, yeah. We
within
were in,
the school, not
yeah.
like travel basketball, but
The 4th and 5th grade boys were at Petersburg last evening.
that's right. Yeah, I missed that one because I had to go to a little halftime scrimmage session at the girls' varsity.
Was that last
Oh.
night?
I've been
girls?
taking a lot of basketball in.
Yeah, I can tell.
And I'm not like 100% ready to say that I recant my statement about my utter distaste for the sport.
Hold on it for a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. I didn't leave, you know. So
Yeah.
I heard you might have been out there shooting some jumpers.
I did.
Heard that old jumper's wet.
Yeah, it's knocked the rust off of it, and I may or may not have hit one from downtown.
Oh.
Yeah, I just.
From
Yeah.
4th Street.
There was like bras and stuff flying out on the floor.
Yeah.
It's not-
Hotel room keys,
that's
the old
not-
rock star thing.
That's not true. What about you, Smoke?
It's actually been a real slow. I mean, we've had the basketball thing, real intense couple games at Petersburg last night. Everybody tried hard. That was good to see.
Everybody tried hard.
I think Maxwell told me that the final score was 8-9.
Hey, that's a defensive game.
Yeah.
A lot of
There
good
were
defenses.
Tears from the boys on the team when they won that one last night.
Oh,
Good, happy tears. I
I'm glad.
saw.
Shame I missed it.
So we've had that. We've had the regular work stuff, but this week has actually been, no dead deer to talk of.
I know. Yeah.
Nobody won the lottery. Or
No.
lots of good input from the old
Yeah. Love that.
podcast.
I tell you,
Big,
yeah.
big.
All of our fans out there, this is not a fan appreciation episode, but damn, you guys amaze us.
You're going to get a lot of
Everyone is a
You're
fan
going to get a lot of
appreciation.
shout outs on this deal.
We appreciate it so much. The challenge last episode was to reach out to bigcamo.com. Hopefully, we don't know any results back yet, but I look forward to that phone call
Oh, yeah.
from our friends at Big
Yeah.
Camo.
Can't wait to hang that banner up on that wall.
Oh, I can't wait till we're all wearing camouflage shirts.
Yeah.
know we're their friends yet.
They're about to be. They're about to be. So, again, we appreciate all the love. We got something we'll talk about at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
A little bit of a challenge for all you Wondering Dutchman fans
That's
out there.
right.
But, yeah, it's amazing.
That's good.
Heck yeah.
So-
Casey, what you had this week?
You
Well-
look nice today.
Well, I
look.
tell you what, I appreciate it, fellas. This is the work attire. Unfortunately, I
Son of a buck.
had some things going on and
Yeah.
came straight here and didn't have a chance to
Hey,
change.
that's life. Life happens.
Yeah,
That's right.
and speaking of life happening, it's no secret we got a son that's 2 and change, and we got another one coming real soon, like real soon, like I don't know, just a couple weeks away, kind of soon.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited. So when you see some of them post baby podcasts, damn it, Casey, get your head off the table, wake up. But no, so our little man is a mama's boy, and I'm a mama's boy. I'll admit it. I'll hand up. My wife's like,
Hey, if you had moms, if you out there listening have moms like I have and Casey had, you'd be mama's boys too.
yeah, and because Janelle, it was early on in our relationship. She goes, "You're a mama's boy," and I go, "Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Duh.
yeah." I'm not going to argue on that one. So, anyways, we try to rotate who puts which child down.
Yeah.
And I'm the unpopular parent when it comes to putting kids down.
Oh, me too.
And I tell you what, that little child of mine sat there, and we're getting to that like potty training stage where you're trying to start to figure out some of that.
Nightmare.
And he sat there because he didn't want me to rock him. He reached into his britches, pulled his diaper aside, and just peed. And then he just laughed about it.
I bet he grows up to be an activist.
He just laughed about it.
I think he was calling you out.
I think he was just saying, "Piss on this."
Yeah.
I think he was
Where's
marking his
Mom?
territory.
Where's Mom?
And I looked at
Piss on
him,
this.
and I just looked at him, and I was like, "Really, man?" And yeah, he was all about it.
I
And
think it's a thing too, because my kids my wife gives me all kinds of guff all the time because the kids literally wear her like a glove when she gets home from work and stuff like that. And she's like, "Why are they always on me?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because they like you more."
and if I could lessen the burden for my wife,
Oh, I would love to.
do anything for
Yeah.
her. But when I rock Ryan to sleep and like our rocking style, he cries for the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, "Bud, you done?" "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, you want to go to bed?" "Yeah." And that's it. Like, it's really a heartwarming experience. Like, I look forward to it. Zoe's not the big laugh is when he's not the baby anymore.
Oh yeah.
And mom's post delivery of another 10-pound baby boy. And
Know how to grow them up there.
he is not going to be thrilled about it. And I can't wait to sit there and laugh. I'm going to sit there with a beer in hand and just laugh at him.
Yeah.
Be like, "Hey, welcome to the party, pal. You're just
Yeah.
another number now."
That's right. Get in line, punk.
Yeah. But that's the battle I've got. I've got a 2.5-year-old challenging me.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to send him to work, pay
Like
the mortgage.
a Mexican standoff, like
That's
an old,
right.
the old Western
That's right.
duel.
Well, he already pulled the trigger.
You ready to get this dog and pony show started?
I am.
Man, oh man, do I got a banger right out of the
Bring
gate.
it. Bring
Let's
it
hear
to
it.
us.
Here we go.
As you all know, us Dutchmen, we love to eat.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
we're
no
eaters.
secret.
We love to eat. We were snacking on some meat candy that was provided to us by, should we say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well give him all the credit in the world.
The J. Maxey.
Delicious.
It was
my
great.
God. Yeah.
Melt in your mouth.
Morsels of goodness.
That's right.
Yeah. I want to talk
And
about.
you wanted to pick a chicken as your,
Well-
die on the mountain food
Okay,
group.
so that's what I'm saying. So this is where I want to start this. So I have always wanted to somehow hone my skills in the restaurant game
Okay.
or the food preparation game, or somehow, not necessarily, I don't want to call it the hospitality industry, but like, if, let's just say for the listeners out there, that the Wondering Dutchmen were going to open up a restaurant.
Oh, my Lord.
The Dutchmen are opening a restaurant, and it's going to be conveniently located.
We have had no
Yeah,
conversation.
no. There's no. These guys are. I'm completely shooting for the hip, and these guys have no idea what I'm talking about. And there will not be a Wondering Dutchman restaurant. Just for
Anytime in the near
no.
future,
Yeah,
as
no.
far as we know.
Yeah. So with that being said, if the Dutchmen were to open up a restaurant today, what would you, since they can't respond now,
Yeah.
we're going to have
But
to
leave
fill,
the comments for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to fill this void. What would you want to see on our menu? What kind of restaurant would you want? Okay, so before we go any farther, let's set up some parameters. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to have a bar.
Of course.
We're going to have a liquor license.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to serve adult beverages.
Yeah.
Okay, we're also going to be open. Let's just say for conversation's sake, because I'm not working 7 days a week.
No.
No way. Absolutely not, because we got a podcast to work on. We got
sports, kids.
Yeah, we got all kinds of other shit going on. We're going to be open, let's just say, Tuesday to Sunday. Or maybe even Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah,
let's cut that Tuesday out.
Wednesday to Sundays.
Yeah, we're going to open up Wednesday, and we're going to work Wednesday to Sunday, and we're going to be open for breakfast.
That's right. You got to be open for breakfast.
We're going to be open, but what days are we going to be open for breakfast? All of them?
All of them.
Okay, so that's fine.
And hey, we're blue collar guys.
Yeah.
So we got to be open for the folks coming off the night shift. So
Yeah.
we'll open early Wednesday morning.
Yeah, we're going to be open at 6 o'clock.
It'll be a breakfast buffet where you can order a steak if you'd like, but to go with your eggs. But it'd be breakfast
Well, hold
buffet.
on. Pump your brakes here. How many of our blue collar listeners you think walk into breakfast and order a steak right off the
Well,
side?
now you're not ordering a T-bone or porterhouse. You're getting like a minute steak or country fried steak and some.
Oh,
eggs.
that's
Okay,
different.
okay, so
When you say steak, I'm
I'm
like,
just
hey,
saying
hey,
we're not.
hey,
Okay.
hey,
Reeling it
set up
in.
the parameters.
Hey, I'm running the paver. You're behind me.
Got it.
So we got our hours of operation open.
Yep.
Okay. Breakfast. What? And not even. I just don't want to blanketly say breakfast. Let's just say, first things first. What kind of restaurant are we going to be?
Well, because you have breakfast, I think that limits what you're going to do.
I
No,
know.
I don't think so at all.
Why?
How?
What do you mean it limits what you're going to do because
Do you think the Hob House and
what the hell is a hob house?
Oh boy.
I'm not from here.
right,
Here's the deal.
Cultured swine.
We're going to have two sections. We're going to have two sections because I tell you what I don't like about Du Bois County. And that sounds like
I will not stand for this slander.
you
of
better-
our fight.
you better tread lightly
here,
here.
pal.
it sounds like harsh words, but I'm telling you I don't like it. Anywhere I've ever been before, we've had diners, and I think the reason Du Bois County doesn't have diners because the bars open early. But what I like about a diner, someplace that all the farmers go before they get started.
Oh, yeah.
you got to have a counter.
What's called blushes for coffee.
Well,
No,
Dairy
it
Queen.
ain't this.
Well, Dairy
no,
Queen.
It's
Yeah,
not.
Dairy-
Huntingburg.
Subway.
Queen
Huntingburg,
doesn't. Dairy Queen doesn't count. You need a flipping bar like a counter with stools. You need to come in there. You need to have some coffee. You need to have somebody that wants to back talk you when you're in there trying to order your breakfast.
Oh.
I
Been
want
married
I
about
like
3
that.
times.
I like that.
About married 3
Everywhere
times.
I've been, there's been a greasy spoon. We call it.
Yeah.
You know, a place where you can go in and the waitress knows you by name and she
Right.
calls you out on your bullshit. They don't have that. We don't have that here.
Yeah,
And
we
I
do. It's
think
called our
be-
wives.
Well,
Okay, so let's get back to the food.
so anyway,
My topic says restaurant feelers,
I
but
don't
that
even know
was
what that means.
that's more targeted towards the food. Breakfast menu.
like what's on it?
Yeah.
You
What-
know
what
what?
do
You
you
don't see it. You don't see it places.
What?
A breakfast quesadilla,
Oh yeah.
sausage, eggs, cheese.
Taco Bell has some kind of junk.
That
junk.
crunch. Yeah, but we're
not.
ours is going to be made from the heart.
Yeah. So there's a little restaurant in Oakland City, Indiana that we used to frequent quite a bit when we were working night shift at mine called Double D's Diner.
There you go.
They had a small bar, maybe 2 stools, 3 tops.
right, but there's probably
But you
somebody there
could-
called you on your bullshit.
But
wasn't
you
there?
could heckle the cook while you were
Yep.
sitting at said
Yep.
bar. And they had like a Western omelet.
Yeah,
So let's throw that at Western omelet into like the.
and you got a meat lovers omelet.
Yeah.
And I
But
feel
but,
like
but we
omelets-
could, but I'm saying that we could transform that Western into the quesadilla because it had
Oh,
like
yeah.
green peppers and onions.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
got
yeah,
what
I
you
think
want.
you throw some scrambled eggs and like maybe some of that maybe some like pico de gallo on top of the eggs there with a little bit
yeah.
of Tabasco and some shredded cheese.
Yeah.
But then maybe some wheat toast on the side and
yeah.
like
Wheat
3 strips of bacon
Who
and
is
2
this guy?
sausage
Now, what
links.
kind of bacon?
Well, we could been in the
Turkey bacon.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. What did you just say?
He's-
Turkey bacon.
Turkeys don't even have belly fat.
Wheatgrass, turkey bacon.
Pink meat paste. No, that's not horrible. Okay, so breakfast, I'm thinking like you got a couple of staples, right?
Yeah.
What
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
biscuits and gravy. You have to, and we want to do the traditional sunny side up plate.
Whatever your
Yeah.
grandma made you.
Yeah,
when you
your
was a kid is
traditional
what
sunny
you're gonna
side up
get.
plate. You're going 2 eggs cooked your way,
Yeah.
Meat,
2 meats,
Sausage and bacon.
Sausage and bacon.
That's one meat. It all comes from a pig.
right. 2 meats, sausage, bacon, and then your
Ham.
well, I mean, ham could be like an alternate. Like you're getting 2 meats, you got to pick 2 out of the 3. Let's
Yeah.
say sausage, bacon, ham.
Hey,
Or
before we go
breakfast
on this
steak.
train, where do we stand on chorizo with breakfast?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of chorizo. It's greasy as shit, but I love it.
I'm a big fan too.
I don't mind it, but like for some reason I stick
Heartburn, man. Heartburn.
not
city
even
for
that.
Me. It is for me.
for breakfast. I always went like home cooking, and
Oh,
for me
yeah,
that
dude.
was always sausage, bacon, over easy eggs.
You're
so you can dip your
cooking
toast in
eggs.
there.
Oh, the old dunk eggs, huh?
Oh, I love
That's
runny eggs.
shout out my buddy Phil Beaning.
You don't like runny eggs?
They all
Oh.
call them dunk eggs because
Wow.
they dunk their toast in the eggs.
We've got a gal that
Disgusting.
listens. To
That baby is hard
Oh,
fried.
boy.
If
Well,
I see
actually,
egg
on a-
That
juice,
baby is hard
on
fried.
dippy eggs, that baby is
Oh.
still an embryo.
Justine didn't. My wife never knew really what dippy eggs meant.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
she called them over medium, but then they're actually dippy.
I always
Okay,
called them over
so we're
easy.
done with breakfast, right? Let's go.
No,
to,
I think we shut for 2 hours.
what?
Breakfast is open 6 to 10.
Yeah.
breakfast
shut-
crowd's going to be there at 11.
Tough shit.
Blue collars. We can't.
We're
say
going to
that our
shut
blue
down.
collar-
Hey, no, we're going to shut down because our blue collar gals are the ones serving food, and they need a little break in the day.
For a cocktail and a cigarette.
Cocktail, cigarette,
And
get
check
the
on that
kids.
child support
That's
payment.
right.
I'm just saying.
No, I
You
get it.
shut down for a couple
Why
hours.
we shut down?
Clean up the shop.
Well, what time we opening for lunch?
Lunch opens at 11:15. Because most folks
15.
I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but Smoke's on one tonight.
Hey, listen.
So am I. I love it.
You leave for lunch at 11 o'clock. It may not take you 15 minutes to get to us, but it's going to take us 15
Oh,
minutes
because
to get ready.
we're gonna be conveniently located. Conveniently.
So let's call it 11. Call it 11.
Yeah, we're gonna be conveniently located.
So
Conveniently
we
somewhere
shut
that's
down
really
for
convenient.
an hour so
Real
we can
convenient?
clean up.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
convenient.
gotcha.
Switch over to lunch.
Okay, so now we got all that mumbo jumbo out. What are we gonna serve for lunch, supper,
killer-
lupper?
So-
Cheeseburger and fries. You got to have cheeseburger and fries.
Well,
the
hold
lunch
on here.
menu.
A classic, delicious
BLT.
club sandwich. BLT's there too.
Oh yeah.
Like a real club sandwich
Yeah.
that makes.
Okay.
Too much bread. For
Let's.
lunch.
Okay. So we're obviously gonna hammer home. Oh my god.
I'm just telling you, you got to go back and working and whatnots. You can't be all breaded up. You want
Okay.
To get some meat.
So let's touch back to there. We're gonna have some salads.
Okay.
Yeah. We said
Well,
salads
because
could
we
be a lunch
yeah,
salad.
because
Yeah,
hey,
we talked
the
about it.
Wondering Dutchman podcast.
We're
is
all in on salads,
salads.
Yeah.
and we want our women listeners to
but
know
we got to
that
have a
care.
protein with a salad.
Yeah,
So you're doing a grilled chicken salad. You're going to do a breaded chicken.
maybe
critter
we get some
salad.
shrimp. Maybe on Friday.
What?
Oh, on a salad that'd be tough. That was out of left field.
Shrimp salad. Shrimp and potatoes. Shrimp sandwich.
Shrimp.
octopus salad today for my lunch,
So lunches were pretty staple. We're going to have some soups.
Of course.
Soup of the day.
Big
Soup of the
soup
day.
podcast.
Yeah, big
Just
soup.
like-
Now, I do
one-
like, since I got to Du Bois County, everybody has a plate lunch. That wasn't
Yep.
necessarily a thing
Yep.
anywhere I've been
Yes.
before.
But it can't be just something off the menu.
No.
It has to be a true
Oh,
plate,
plate
lunch.
lunch is
Plate
going to
lunch.
be meatloaf, cornbread, and baked beans, but everything else is something ridiculous. Like,
If you serve meatloaf and don't have mashed potatoes on that plate, I'm going to walk right out that flipping door.
And you're worried about people being all hopped up on bread from a club sandwich.
And you're hammering meatloaf.
have you ever
You
made,
better have that economy size.
have you ever made a
freaking jug.
meatloaf roll?
What?
Oh my gosh! You
Wait a
take-
minute.
No, hold on. I
Oh,
got to
boy.
touch
Do
on
we-
this.
okay.
You make the meatloaf, but instead of loafing it, you pat it out on a piece of parchment paper. And then you take your mashed
Oh,
potatoes and put
yeah.
on there. And then you take a layer of baked beans, and then you roll it like a pumpkin roll. But it's meatloaf, baked beans, and mashed potatoes. Well, it makes a hell of a sandwich.
Wow.
You know, the more and more we learn about Smoke.
Can you hear his heartbeat from here? I think I can.
Old Doc's figuring it out now.
Yeah. Hey, we'll get it though.
Yeah, we'll
Hey,
get it
we're,
taken
we're,
care
we're,
of.
we're trying to lock it in on that.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Okay, so now that lunch, we're all going to agree, and listeners too. Please, we want you to weigh in on this. Lunch menus were pretty standard.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going dinner, supper.
That's right.
But I think it's
Because
gotta-
dinner's lunch.
I think it's got to follow what you've done with everything else. Like, I think it can't be anything too fancy, just
Why?
staples.
To me, steak's not fancy though.
Why do we not want to be fancy for supper?
Steak, pork chops, salad, mashed potatoes. It's not fancy. It's just good. You can make steak fancy.
But what happens if our restaurant just turns into like some restaurant that somebody already has? What happens if our restaurant's just like,
An Applebee's.
yeah,
With breakfast.
Oh, that's not down.
I was gonna say-
Applebee's is a good restaurant.
fine
I
with that.
love.
I've got an
Applebee's.
Applebee's story that'll cook your goose.
I could if Applebee's had all you can eat wings, like those boneless chicken nuggets that we've already debacled about.
Yeah.
I would go there I mean, I know they do have it, and I've probably.
So I think for dinner, like,
Hold on,
Oh boy.
I'm not done talking about Applebee's all you can eat wings.
Oh, I thought we were there.
Don't you dare talk bad about Applebee's. But anyway, why can't we have a restaurant that's so you have your staples, right?
Yeah.
So we've got our breakfast staples.
Oh, you have your
You
supper
have your
staples.
lunch staples.
Yeah.
And then you have your supper staples. But then on that same side, we're going to have some really kick-ass, super experienced chefs.
Yeah.
And not just your regular old run-of-the-mill line cooks.
Some well-seasoned meat preparationists.
Preparationists.
Is that a word?
I don't know.
It is now.
It is now. But what I'm saying is we're not. This is not. And I'm not. And when we compare things to these restaurants that are well established and making,
We're not talking bad.
we're not. Yeah, because they're making way more money than we are, and that's fine. But like we're not. This is not a Grandy's.
No.
This is not a Golden Corral.
Whatever you're eating at the Wandering Dutchman, most of it didn't come pre-made, frozen on a truck.
No, I mean some of the things will come that way.
Yeah,
we
but
have
it's not going to be
prepare them.
pre-packaged as a meal. Like,
Right.
oh well, here's your cheeseburger, fries, and hush puppies. We just stuck it in the microwave and throwed it in a
Cheeseburger,
box.
fries, and hush.
You know?
How many times have you ever had hush puppies with a freaking cheeseburger?
It's what came to me, gentlemen. All right.
But on the other side of that coin, what are the fancy things? What kind of restaurant do you want? Do you want a wing joint? Do you want a steak joint? Do you want a spaghetti house? Do you want a what kind of restaurant would I'll just blanketly say it. If we're opening a restaurant smack dab in the middle of DuBois County, somewhere conveniently located, whether it be Huntingburg or Huntingburg, in God's country,
Yeah.
where would you? What would you have? What?
I
if
think you could
what
have
would you-
all three of the things you said under one roof and be fine.
You think it'd be lucrative? What's more
I think
important?
what would make it lucrative is because everybody could come and get what they want.
So your menu is going to have to be like the Bible.
Not like the
That's
Bible,
what scares
but to
you.
your
That's
point,
what scares you.
So, okay, let's look at your typical menu. What is it? 20 inches tall by 8 inches wide or
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
We got first page is breakfast. We can fit everything from breakfast on one page.
Yeah.
Lunch, one page.
No, not even one page.
Well, that's what I'm
Can't.
saying.
I'm taking
you
half-
might you might
half a
fit
page.
breakfast and lunch on one page.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
with that. Breakfast, lunch is one page. You're going to need at least a page and a half for supper and entrees. And in the back flipper, you're talking kids' meal and drinks.
And that's what I'm talking about. But in a
Desserts?
place like this, you're
And
not,
dessert. Yeah, kids'
Yeah, you
meal, kids' meal, drinks, dessert.
Okay, so
Last
we got
page.
one page that's breakfast and
lunch.
Lupper.
Now we're still going
Lupper.
to have a lunch special.
Yeah.
We're going to
Your
have
plate.
a buffet.
We'll need a chalkbord.
Why?
We're gonna
Why do we need a buffet?
Okay,
He
we
wants
don't
the
need one. I
breakfast
thought you
buffet.
said we were going to have a breakfast buffet. That's my fault
I
if
think
didn't
you
hear
said breakfast buffet.
I
you
love
you
a
did. You
breakfast.
brought that
Smoked it.
up.
Yeah.
That was me.
We could do that like on Sundays.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like
so,
a one
but that
day a week
shortens
thing.
the menu because you
Yeah.
can put whatever the hell you want to on a buffet.
Yeah.
So then so breakfast, lunch is covered. You get to the back page. The back page is going to be, you got your cows,
Your chickens,
your chickens, your pigs, and your
surf and turf.
surf and turf.
Your fish.
Now, that's a page and a half. Now, we're not going to have 400 ways. We're going to have your regular old.
Where's your appetizers fall in there?
I tell you what,
How extensive of an appetizer list would we have?
I think
Because I'm a big appetizer guy.
I am too.
See, and okay, so this is different.
I
because
feel like
we
if we're gonna
typically
get-
don't order appetizers,
That's
I
'cause
think
you're a
I want
cheap
the,
ass.
the entree.
Broke ass,
Oh, easy.
cheap ass,
I think if we,
hating ass,
I think we have bomb
Weak
ass ashtrays,
bomb ass,
ashtrays,
ashtrays. This
entrees,
is going to be a non-smoking event.
and
Yeah.
Sorry.
we have
Can't
these
do that for the
bomb
kids.
ass entrees, and the sides are what we tell you they are.
Oh,
So we're gonna have
the sides
seasonal
are what you're
vegetables.
telling you. Oh yeah,
You're gonna order your food. You're gonna get your meat and your potato. Order your potato how you will, your meat how you will. Today for a side, you can have broccoli or steamed vegetables. But I'm not an appetizer guy because I like the free rolls or something, but I don't splurge on the.
I'm not starting a restaurant with this guy.
Okay. Well,
Because here's what to your question, like what I would do. Here's what I first think: simple is best. Don't
Really?
try to cover the entire gambit.
I don't
Because
think
I
you
have
get
two
simpler
ideas.
than what I said.
Why would you want to? Okay,
So let me
You go ahead.
let me
Okay,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
First idea is a breakfast joint. Serve light lunch,
We've
maybe
talked
with
about
sandwiches.
that.
Just
We've talked
just
about
do breakfast. You're open at 6. You're closed by 1 o'clock. Your
Yeah.
day's done.
Yeah,
You got the griddle going.
Yeah.
That's how where most of your breakfast is at. Got a few of those, fancy things that you can do, but you have your staples. And then your lunch is your burgers, your fries, your sandwiches,
soups.
soups, stuff like that.
Pre-made
But then
salads.
on the flip side, I've always desired that there's a certain place in Holland.
Yeah, we've talked about. Don't you dare!
I know.
Lock
No.
it down.
Yeah, I
Don't
got
say
it.
it out loud. Don't say it out loud.
I got it.
Because I know
But
what you're thinking.
but my other
No. So on that same wavelength,
yeah.
like if we were to make that come to fruition,
Yeah.
we can't, since the locale of said spot
Yeah.
is so unique,
Yeah. We can't.
we
Yeah.
can't make everything unique. So
Yeah.
somehow, some way, we have normal run-of-the-mill restaurant and unique restaurant,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, you're going to have to mesh somehow to target both demographics.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, here's your homework, people, listeners,
Homework.
fellow followers of the squad,
The Wondering Dutchman.
the Wondering Dutchmen. We want to know your feedback. This is something that we've never done this like this intent, this serious. Like we're gonna really do some fact gathering on this.
Are we starting
because
a
this?
restaurant?
Don't tell anybody. Shut the heck up.
Smoke. Don't let the cat out of the bag, bro.
If the Dutchmen were going to start a restaurant,
Yeah.
what would you want to see on the menu? What would you want to spend your money on? What would you want to eat? What
Or-
kind of restaurant?
Let me throw this out there too.
Okay.
If the Dutchman were to get a nice old box truck to cook out of,
Oh.
what would you want to see on our truck line?
And that's as far as we're going to go on
yep,
that.
we're just
Stop it right there.
yeah.
Hey, and guess what? That's all that topic is.
Hey,
right there. Done.
My topic.
Your
You're
topic.
up.
Let's
Topic
roll
2.
into it.
You're up.
Get your homework done.
Yeah, do it.
Massages. Massages.
How do you say that?
Massages. My tongue got stuck.
Massage.
Massages.
Massage.
So, I just want to share a quick little story. Hadn't had one in a while. Got one recently. And as I'm laying there getting beat on like a slab of meat, I was like, it would be a good idea to talk with the fellas? Getting a massage.
Okay.
Because I'm going to say this. I am pro massage and I enjoy it. But I had a lot of conversation with the new masseuse. And
You talk during it.
here. So let me just fill you in on me with a massage and then another story. First off, they tell you to get down to what you're comfortable with.
Ooh.
I'm a skivvies guy. The people that go full bore, I don't understand it. I leave my not my outer britches, but my under britches, my under shorts on, because I don't know the gall to do that. But second, I told her this time, I was like, hey, during these experiences, I'm a talker. Like, I can't lay here in silence. It's just not going to happen. And I shared the story. My wife and I, it was our first anniversary. Spent the money, headed up to West Baden. Wasn't employed there yet at the time, but headed up to West Baden, and we got a couples massage.
Oh,
I got all romantic and
I've
got a
had
couples
one.
massage.
I've had one.
And my wife looked at me at the end and she goes, "You didn't shut up the entire time. I will never be getting a massage with you again." And I'm like, "Sweetie, like and it was a guy masseuse.
Oh, rubbing you down?
Yeah, and
I'm
here's
out.
hold on, because that brings me up to a listener's question that made me think about this topic. So I'm in on them. I love them. I enjoy them. I've not had any like crazy experiences where it hasn't been. But I guess I can tell this guy. I'll let you run here in a second, but the question to consider is if it was scheduled with a male masseuse, would that bother you? He was a former mechanic too, by the way. He got tired of turning wrenches and
Come on back, Casey. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm out. Like, I'm out on the whole thing. I'm out.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you worried about?
Okay, I have had one massage in my life, and that was on my honeymoon with my lovely bride. And we did a couples massage, strict ass naked, like not a cotton picking stitch on us.
Cheeks in the air, huh?
Face down, butt blanket, the whole works. I mean, it was, oh man, it was great. I loved it. Two big old freaking, I don't know why I said big old, like two very strong-handed Jamaican women gave me and my lovely fresh bride a rub down, but it was all face down. Like I was buried my belly and my face in the old pie hole there, the whole works. And we gotta
walking
no,
in.
That's what
Susie, get the bigger thing of oil.
We're gonna need that tub of bucket. We're gonna need that bucket of oil. This one here.
We're gonna need a bigger towel now.
Everything gonna be all right now.
Going to be okay, brother.
But anyway, I have had one in my life, and I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
But you wouldn't go back.
If I was in Jamaica, or if I was in Mexico, or if I was on vacation and I was with my wife, like right next to me, and I could like.
Are you trying to earn brownie points with her?
No, I mean no. But okay, let me cue you in on what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, as a laborer,
Yeah, blue collar.
some would say that I don't do much labor in the laborer.
That's
Well,
not
I
true. call
call them liars.
Whoever
anyway,
says that doesn't know
But
you.
so the guys in my work are huge massage guys.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like scheduling them so
Yeah.
much that like our employer, the wonderful stellar city of Huntingburg, Indiana, like they have like a program where they will, they will like our insurance. I just did the city, but like our insurance will pay for so much,
Yeah.
so many times,
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So there's a couple of masseuses around locally,
Yeah.
in Huntingburg and in Jasper and things like that. And these guys are scheduling like 90-minute massages.
Oh, yeah, that's what I had.
What?
Yeah.
An hour and a half.
Yeah. And it was like,
An hour and a half.
yeah.
You're laying there
Yeah.
getting rubbed on
Yeah.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah. And
No
I feel
way.
great.
No way.
And
I couldn't do it. Now, what kind of massage are you going for? Is it like a deep tissue?
oh, yeah. I tell them there's no pressure that's too much.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'll tell you if it starts to hurt.
No
like,
way.
I want you to beat on me.
Yeah, so my wife said the same thing. She was always like my wife's a big fan of chiropractic care, and like she would always do the chiropractor thing. Well, then the chiropractor put the wrong emphasis on the
The
syllable.
emphasis on the wrong syllable
Yeah,
there.
the chiropractor would always have like a deep tissue massager like on staff.
Yeah, 'cause you
and I
reset.
was like, oh wow, you're getting massages. She goes, yeah, but you wouldn't like it because it hurts like a son of a bitch. It hurts. And I'm like, well then why do you go? You know,
But, I mean-
she's like, oh my God, I was sweating so bad, like it was so intense, and I'm like, that sounds horrible to me. Like I want to lay my big ass on my belly with my butt in the air and get a back rub or get my calves rubbed or stuff, and that's it. Like 30 minutes and I'm out. Like I cannot think for the life of me. Like I can't do it.
I tell you, I think my issue is so my wife, she's a big fan of the massages. She'll go
Right.
get them, and good for her. I'm glad she does. But as you guys are talking, I'm trying to think in the last 15 years how many times I've had somebody that wasn't my wife give me more than a handshake or a pat on the back, you know?
Well, Dave, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You're skittish around people you don't know.
Yeah,
I know,
you are.
And
So
I
the
feel
fact
like
that you
I'd
would-
be doing something
Quiet
like,
as a church
I think
mouse.
I'd do the couples massage.
Yes.
But I think to your point, I couldn't
can't-
lay there for an hour and a half. And
No.
be
Well,
silent.
you wanna know
Same
what-
with me.
And I would say something so awkward
Yes.
that she'd be crying and I'd be crying. Everybody'd be crying, feeling worse about themselves.
Boy, I bet you could crush a tuna can with them.
I would say something so awkward that would
Skinners.
make it so much worse. Next thing you know, I'm kicked out of half of the places.
And then you're on some
Jasper,
kind of
there's
It's
list.
like that big list.
Here's a lawsuit. Casey's hitting me up. Hey, I found you
Hey,
on
seen your name came up on arrest.org.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
no,
just
and
weirds me out.
here and the
I
lady.
think I'd love to try it once, but
no,
I just-
like if you and me were to go,
this might be content.
holy shit, can we go
OF?
get a group massage there?
A 3-person.
I'm in.
The
Like,
room's not big enough.
I could, now,
but
listen, but we're
we'll-
not going any minute over 30 minutes.
You got to do an hour.
no. I'm not gonna tie
I'm
myself
not
to
gonna
30
do an hour.
minutes.
No way.
I'm gonna tie myself to 30 minutes with an option to go longer.
No.
For
I don't
you
think I
and
could
con-
do a minute over
How about
30.
this? Hey, homework assignment on topic 2.
Oh, God.
We're going to set up a
Guys,
poll.
listen.
If the Wandering Dutchman, when we post this, we'll post it on Facebook, on our Facebook page. Like, share, love it all. But we will set up a poll, and it'll be, should the Dutchman go get what would that be, a thruple?
Don't call us a thruple.
a three-way?
Should we all go get a 3-way massage?
Now, I will sign up for audio recording of said event.
No video.
Oh, it's
No
got to be.
video.
Yeah.
It might weren't. Yeah.
But, and so, for this new lady,
Let
I
me
went
tell you
to-
one more thing.
Go ahead.
One more little parameter here before I say any more about
Because you know they're all going to vote yes, let me go get a massage.
And this is not going to be like if we do a 3-way
Oh,
massage.
let's call it something else.
Okay, if we do a thruple, whatever the hell thruple means.
How about a group?
Yeah.
A group.
If we're going on a group massage trip, it will not be in DuBois County, Indiana. And this will not be any woman or man that we know. And it will also, if we walk into one of those.
Easy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If we walk into one of those massage parlors and some woman person comes up and it's got a catfish mustache. Catfish mustache. Hey, this guy that I used to work with, he told me,
I love how he changes gears.
yeah, he said, hey, you ever been to such and such massage parlor? And you know the stigma, like the thing.
I actually recently heard that. I think that's real. I thought
No,
it
it
was just
is
in the
real.
movies.
No, it's totally real.
You thought it was just in the movies?
Can we say?
I
can we
Have
say
you not
it?
heard of
Can we say
Robert
what we're-
Kraft?
Can we,
No.
Can we say what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Rub and tug.
Well, I thought you were going to say that massage with a happy ending.
No, yeah.
But rip the Band-Aid off.
No, like a rub and tug.
Yeah.
Like they're real. Like it happens.
I don't know why. Yeah. The fact
my
that you thought it only
cousin-
happened
I
in
thought it
movies.
was
My
just something
cousin,
people made up.
not that my cousin had one. I'm not saying that. No, I did not say that. But my cousin, who lives in Evansville, like he made this story because this guy that I worked with.
This is blowing my mind.
I know this.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in for a group rub and tug.
No way, dude.
No, we're not going to do that.
This guy that I
We
worked
need
with,
a reputable place to
like
go
he
to.
went to one, and like that was offered to him, like that service, like
Wow.
the said rub and tug, like that was like a, that was a service that they
Like an add-on.
yeah,
Like dessert.
yes, like this is something that
It would be.
like this was a thing, and my cousin just like shot from the hip was like, did she have a catfish mustache? Catfish. You know what I'm talking about, like the whiskers. You ever seen those old?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but
You just did.
I kind of did, but I didn't. But the old catfish. So what I'm saying is I'm not going in for a mustache.
A mustache.
No, I did not say that.
If she's got a mustache, she ain't rubbing me.
Exactly, or a man. There is not in a humanly way possible. I don't think I could relax. I really don't. And it's not that I'm a homophobe. Because I like one of the greatest chiropractors that I ever went to in my entire life, God rest his soul, was a male. And like, man, he could break me down like a freaking shotgun. Like, I mean,
Break me down like
that's a whole different thing. But like massage, man, and here's another thing too. Like these cats that I work with that go for these hour and a half, the whole long hauler deals, like they even lay on their back. They lay on their back and like get their do you lay on your back?
He does.
You do not. You
How do you think they work your neck?
Ain't no way. I'm sorry.
I don't know why it bothers you. You're covered with a towel or a sheet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is I can't do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm out. I'm over.
Something
I'm out.
so it was so when I
You're
was
fishing in a pond that you don't want to fish in. And I'm telling you that I am not laying on my back. I'm not laying on my back for no cotton picking massage. That's it. I'm over.
In a pond you don't want to fish in.
no, I'm all in. I don't worry about it.
30 minutes,
Hour and a
tops
half.
for me. And if we're going for a thruple,
Well, it depends on how
I'm
the
not.
the fans vote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna imagine everybody votes yes.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
will.
imagine
Because they're
that's
going to
an
want to see
awkward
all of
thing
our.
to
They're gonna want to hear the
ask people to
content.
They're
vote
going to want to see our dumbasses in there.
Maybe what we can do is we can have them. We could have it set up here in Smokers Lounge.
Oh God.
I think the type of people you pay to come massage you gets back into a whole other thing that we're not.
I think
Anyways.
the caliber of masseuse that would come into Smokers Lounge.
As long as we're done by 9, because my shift starts down at the club at 10:15.
Man, what a segue. We're going right into another one that's really going to set the tone here. I love it.
Hey, shout out to my buddy Blake. He's a male masseuse, and obviously you feel awkward about it.
No, it's not that I feel
No, I
awkward. I
think
just
you-
yeah, I do. Yeah.
You
I do.
made it
I
awkward.
do, totally do.
One thing she did say, when I told her, I was like, "Hey, I'm a talker
She?
during all this." Yeah, the
You
lady.
said male Blake, and then you said
He's got a buddy
I
named
changed
Blake that's a
Blake.
masseuse.
oh,
Blake Broker. Shout out Blake Broker.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, big fan of the podcast.
Would you
Just
have
had a
Blake
little
rub you
baby.
down?
No,
I'd be
I
okay
know
with
Blake. He's fine, great man, but
it. His hands aren't touching you.
wow.
But I told her that I was a talker, and she's like, "Yeah, that's great." She goes, "The weird ones are the ones that lay there in silence with their eyes open." And I was like, "No." She's like,
my
"Yes,
God. What about the ones that make noise?
that'd be tough."
Do you
Can I
not make
tell
a
you-
single noise while that's
I
happening?
don't. No, well, I'm talking.
I guess I feel like
I don't know.
no, I don't think I'm doing that. Okay, next topic.
That's what I'm saying. No way, man.
It's kind of like when you rub a dog's ear, and
they do that leg kick.
yeah. Well, yeah, kind of.
They don't even mean to do that; it just happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, Smoke, you're up. This is a great segue.
This is not a great. Do you know what my topic even is?
Yeah, and I love it that we're going right into this.
All right.
Say it. Just read it right out of the gate.
How do you prepare your hot dog?
What are we preparing for? Battle?
That's literally what it says. How do you prepare your hot dog?
What were you thinking when you wrote that down? What was going to happen with three immature?
Well, I didn't think we were going to be coming from that. So when I put production notes out, everybody, I put mine first and leave it to these yahoos to fill in the blanks.
And what I'm trying to say is we may or may not. Like, I know Casey probably had this predetermined topic in his mind and just waited for a long time to add his topic to the list. But when I seen massage right before, how do you prepare your hot dog?
So, Smoke, let's turn the question back on you.
Yeah.
How do you prepare your hot dog?
So most of the time, I'm a mustard-only type of fella.
Well, let's start with how do you cook your hot dog?
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's a good one. Prefer a grilled hot dog.
Okay.
Well, this is Smoker Show. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Smoke.
No. I don't get too picky on the grill.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, please.
No, that's kind of it.
No, go ahead.
Grilled hot dog with mustard.
Grilled hot dog with mustard on
Oh,
there.
this topic's over. That was great. So I guess it's time for pause for cause.
No.
Oh. I like my hot dog grilled
What
with
kind
mustard.
of hot dog we talking about?
See, well, this is why I brought this up, because you made a comment a couple months ago for
jeez.
some reason
Wow.
that, well, maybe it was
Son of a
either
bitch.
you or your
Mine
wife
like a
won.
Steel
What is
trap.
it? Goodwill Hunting
Is
over
like
here?
an all-beef hot dog
Yeah.
only snob.
No, well, okay.
I'm an all beef guy.
Yeah. So, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, but okay. So my wife is a cultured human being.
Yeah.
I love her to death.
Well, her father makes great smoked meat,
you ain't
so
a kidding, dude.
I
Like,
trust her opinion
that-
on meat.
So there again, like that was kind of like a natural thing. Me, as literally, like I sunk my root right in here into Old Holland, Indiana. Like I'm a DuBois County guy.
Yeah.
True and true.
True and true.
Sunk that root right in there. Why are you laughing?
Go on. How do you prepare your hot dog?
I was always brought up with Merkley dogs. Like we're eating Merkley hot dogs.
Like
or
the Big Franks?
The old
Oh, my
no,
God.
the snap wieners. The old snap dogs. The
well, like the
little-
Franks.
I never had those until
the
I
Franks
met my
are
wife.
big.
Yeah, I love the Franks.
See, we're not. We're wiener guys.
Oh.
I'm a big wiener guy. Like the snap dogs. Traditional Merkley
Never
hot
had
dogs.
those till I met my wife and
Right,
had them,
because
and
they
that
don't-
sold me on them.
Yeah, they don't sell.
Do we know if anybody from Merkley's listens?
I don't know, but if they
we
do, we're
decided
giving
last
them
week that we know that guy because we talked to him at a casino.
and we're giving
Brad,
them a buttload
Brian,
of shots out.
No, was it? What was his name?
I don't know. Well,
Brad.
we don't need to talk about first names.
Oh, we said it last week on the show.
Is it Brad Merkley?
I don't know. You guys said his name.
Jim?
You did.
Larry?
Started with a B.
I don't know, but Merkley and Son meets in Jasper, Indiana,
Kind of Ireland.
Ireland-ish. Anyway, so what kind of hot dog are you talking about? I've never heard of a Nathan's hot dog before until I met my wife.
Shut the front door.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I am an
You've
old
never heard of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, July 4th?
Casey. I've been with my wife since we were sophomores in high school. It's
That's
20
true.
years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, so like I've known about Casey's hot dogs or
Nathan's.
Nathan's hot dogs for a long time, but prior to that, I didn't. But like since I am a huge Nathan's hot dog guy,
I got 24 of them in the freezer right now.
the Colossals,
yeah.
yeah,
Sam's Club.
dude. Those
Sound expensive.
they are.
We buy Bar S most of the
Get the
Oh, my gosh. This is really your topic. You buy the worst free. I'm not going to hot dog shame, but I'm going to hot dog shame.
And-
you bring up this topic and you eat Bar S hot
I don't want to be
dogs?
sued by Bar S. Don't sue us, Bar S.
No,
but
it might be good attention. The Streisand effect. Bar S hot dogs?
David, that is trash.
Trash.
It
That
is.
is peckers and eyelids.
Terrible.
Like if you had to talk about the biggest trash hot dog in the freaking planet,
That's it.
you're
Bar
eating
S.
Bar S.
It's not even a ballpark, Frank.
just saying
Bar S?
Ballpark is the fancy ones.
Oh, my gosh. You uncultured swine.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of that these days.
I think that we need to bring some
we need to go
dogs.
on a freaking hot dog trip.
We need to go get massages and then get dogs.
Wow.
And in any order, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
If I'm going to dress my hot dog,
Bar S.
it's going to be situational for me because
Okay, give me it on the Merkley Franks. Do you do it different with the Merkley Franks or the...
it's a mood food.
Oh.
when did you decide to go like relish and mustard versus chili dogs and onion?
So I don't. It's going to blow your mind, but flashback to the previous episode. Number one, I'll be damned if I put chili with noodles. on a flipping hot dog.
Coney sauce. We're doing Coney dogs.
We're doing Coney
Okay,
dogs.
Coney
Yeah, like
sauce.
if I'm eating Coney dogs, I'm eating Coney dogs with chopped onions
Yeah.
and some shredded cheese.
and some like fresh relish.
I'm out.
I don't put relish
No.
on Coney's.
Coney's is strictly Coney sauce, onions, and cheese.
But I don't think cheese and relish goes together. I wouldn't put
No.
cheese on a relish dog.
No, if I'm going relish, I'm going straight ketchup, mustard, relish. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. But like, so it's situational. It just
Do you ever
depends
eat
on-
hot dogs like a brat with peppers and onion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So do
but
I.
it's,
Well, what
it's,
kind of
but it's
bra-
not gonna
hold
be,
on, let's
yeah,
ask
it's
this
not-
question.
It's not going to be a traditional brat.
Yeah. What kind of bratwurst do you eat?
I just like the regular old like beer brats, I guess you call them, or whatever.
Are
Brand.
we going to brand
Oh,
drop? Are we going to
brand.
Yeah.
Johnsonville?
After the bar S over here, I wanted to find out what kind of slop he's eating for bratwurst.
Johnsonville,
Oh, okay.
Merkley's, but I don't mind like. But I'll tell you, the Great Value has like the 24 pack, the big
Oh my god.
24 pack. I'll get that from time to time.
Your poor kids.
I've been eating. So our local bodega, our local grocery store here in beautiful.
Just say it. Shout out more
yeah,
for
more
less.
for less. I love more for less.
Andy King, give us a call.
Yeah, exactly.
We all
Hit
shop
us up.
there.
Andy,
Do
Justin.
you shop at More for Less?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all frequent.
More for Less Groceries, the best grocery store in the freaking planet, in my opinion.
Love
I
it.
mean,
Always friendly.
I would
always
s-
got what we need.
I would drive past 7 grocery stores to get to More for Less.
Great produce.
Their produce section is the best on
Unreal.
the planet.
Yeah.
And if you for all you, I don't know, fancy type,
Yeah.
they have a
Boar's Head.
Yeah, boar's head lunch
Oh,
meat.
you can't get
They
any better
have
than a
like
boar's head.
organic. They have an organic section.
Yeah.
Section.
Man,
Full
that
freezer
London
aisle?
broiled beef,
Yeah, dude.
kind of rare stuff. I
Yeah,
like that a lot.
yeah. They got a
fan
badass,
of more for
big, nice grocery store.
Off
They
track.
sell Troyer's brats.
Yeah.
And for best, I mean, bang for your buck. They're not a Johnsonville, they're not a Merkley's, but in a pinch, it'll do.
Yeah.
But if I'm eating brats, I'm traditional, man. Like I am straight up regular old grilled brat, and I'm going sauerkraut all day.
I love sauerkraut.
Yeah, sauerkraut on a brat with some regular mustard.
I like peppers and onions and brown mustard on a brat.
Yeah.
That's my
What kind of brat though? Like just a traditional brat?
Yeah. I don't get into the, I guess, flavors of brats or whatever.
Well, like Johnsonville, you got Italian.
Yeah, I
Like,
just
if I'm doing peppers and onions, it's
That's the Italian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
95% of the time it's going to be an Italian.
Where
brat.
are you at on a beer bath? Little beer hot tub for your brats.
Well,
that's
so,
what you cook the peppers and onions in. Then you put the brats in that to finish them off.
like you boil your brats in
No,
beer.
no. Like
Yes.
you grill them and then they go into the.
Beer boil with the peppers and onions.
That's
That's how I
That's
do
not what he's saying.
yeah,
That's
not
what
at
I'm
all.
saying.
Oh no, I get it. Like that sounds.
Yeah, that sounds
magnificent.
great with
Yeah.
your slop of a bratwurst because you eat bar ass hot dogs.
Wow.
I can't handle it.
Hard
Never
ass.
thought I'd get
You
so
know when
much
we had that
judgment from my
conversation?
buddies.
You know when we had that conversation about name brand stuff?
Yeah.
Groceries were high on that.
Yeah.
This is where like
Yeah.
I don't skim.
You know why I didn't
not
bring
gonna
up
cut
hot
corners.
dogs? Because I don't buy name brand hot dogs.
And that's weird. Like if I was going to a weenie roast with a bunch of 6-year-olds,
And you brought bar S. Your
I would
kids are
pro-
getting made fun of.
no.
They're getting hot dog shamed.
I mean, maybe by their parents because their snobby asses are sitting in the car helicoptering your freaking campfire wondering if Susie Q is going to get too close to the poker rod. But if I'm serving,
That's very descriptive.
you know what I'm saying?
You said
Yeah.
helicopter, and I did not think what you meant.
Oh, God.
Helicopter.
Flashback to first comment. Smokers on the
Wow.
wall.
Anyway, but no, so when it comes to hot dogs, I'm either a mustard guy or a ketchup guy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I very rarely am I going mustard and ketchup.
Too
I
much
will
on there.
mix mustard and ketchup, but I'll hardly ever go ketchup only.
Really?
Yeah,
And that's
I don't
fine.
know why. I just
Well, my kids are big ketchup onlys.
my wife we could not have mustard in the house, and she'd be fine for the rest
That's
of her days.
stupid. I'd divorce her. Not really. I
Well, yeah.
I
Never
love you,
divorce
Jenna.
you,
You're a
baby.
great chick.
I am.
But if we're going to talk about mustard one more time, shout out Plockman's the
Yeah,
best ever.
Plockman's.
Plockman's.
And that
Mustard-
actually
mu-
turned into a little bit
It
of
did.
debate on
Mustard
there.
is meant to be in a barrel.
We got to shout out our buddy Arlo Donhauer.
Yeah.
Arlo's been a big
Big
help with
Arlo.
this.
Comments good.
Love
he shares
Arlo.
Well,
Yeah. He's
And
I
always
haven't
hitting
even
us back.
officially met him. I've just talked to him on the social media.
We'll have him out to the lounge one night.
Yeah,
Well, and
Hey.
there's actually our buddy Kurt Kaczynski.
Yeah?
He felt a little hurt about neighbor Doug being the only approved guest.
Well,
I want Kurt to know
we're
that
not there
we're
yet.
not there yet.
No.
And we just play that
That's
game with
more
I
neighbor
would
Doug.
say,
joke
I would be
anyway.
comfortable to say, hey, Curdy, get in line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it. Get in line, Curdy.
Yeah.
We got, there's some things happening, but
Yeah.
we're not there yet.
Yeah, we got to
We absolutely love.
we got to figure out how to do this ourselves.
We love the followers. We love the
support.
subscribers. We love everything about it.
Let's let them in on a little inside baseball. We had a business meeting before this,
Yes, we did.
and we discussed like there is no way in hell we thought we were going to be where we're at right now, and it's only because of you guys, fans.
Yeah.
It's not us. I mean, we're just idiots sitting behind microphones at Smokehead because
That's
he's a
right.
singer, and we just put it together.
He is
But
a beautiful singer.
voice of an angel.
That's right.
It's a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
But anyway, we love the outreach.
Yeah, and the support.
Yeah,
I think it ties with outreach.
yeah.
Support and outreach.
Yeah,
I like hot dogs.
I like
Me too.
hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
Cook them anyway.
Okay,
boil,
okay, hold
grill.
on. Let's back this up away from real quick, just away from your hoity-toityness.
Oh boy.
Can you reach in the fridge, grab a hot dog out of the package, and just eat it?
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it was a Merkley Snap Dog.
See, I don't know if I can eat a snap dog like right out of the fridge.
Childhood staple. You get the whole pantyhose sack of
Yeah.
smoked
Oh, yeah.
wieners.
I know
from-
what you're talking about, but I've never ate one of those. Just I should try.
Yes, you
I'll
should.
try it before
Don't you
I
dare
deny
judge it.
Yeah.
It's time.
Okay.
It is time.
time for what?
Hey,
It's time.
for a
You want this one?
no.
This
Sure.
is yours.
You sure?
It
This
is
is yours.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
This pause for the cause is brought to you by Maxie's Barbershop. Do you want to tell your buddies that you got your ears lowered at the local beauty salon where your wife, your grandma, your mother, or your great-grandma used to get their hair done? Or do you want to tell your buddies you head to an institution where the fellas talk shop, argue politics, and discuss sports while sitting in the classic barbershop chair? That's what we thought.
Yeah.
Check out Maxie's Barbershop, conveniently located on 13th Street in Huntingburg. And tell Jay the Wondering Dutchman sent you. It's time for the pause for the cause.
We'll be right back.
And that pause for the cause was brought to you by our friend Jay Maxey at Maxie's Barbershop, 13th Street in Huntingburg.
That's right.
Go check out Jay. Tell him we sent you.
That's right.
First and OG sponsor of the podcast. Show him some love. I think it would really be great if Jay one Saturday played the podcast in the shop. Maybe
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe we ought to get that done. But
Pull it up on the YouTube.
you
Gotta
know,
be sure there's no young ears in there.
yeah.
We're all right.
If you're in the
this time.
barber shop, I think there's probably worse things said.
That's for sure.
But Jay, we
about
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Maxie Barbershop, check him out. He'll do it all. So
That's right.
we're back.
I'm ready.
Give us. I mean, hey, let's reflect on that first hour.
Right.
That baby was hot.
Yeah,
That baby was
Hotter than
hot.
a $2 pistol.
Yeah.
that's right.
So how are we going to get started here in the second half?
Nostalgia.
Oh, I like it.
Everybody notice this?
Teenage Mutant. Which one's your favorite turtle?
Teenage Mutant Ninja,
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant
Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles. Teenage
Oh,
Mutant
I was-
Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles.
Turtles in the half shell. Turtle power.
Who's your favorite?
My topic is.
Will you just tell me
He
who your
just
favorite damn
blocked you.
turtle is?
He don't remember the name.
That was literally. We're not there yet. You want to do it now?
He just asked you who your favorite was.
Yeah.
But is
You
it
want-
part of your topic?
Pump the frickin' brakes and give me a chance to answer.
Tell us.
Donatello.
Which one's it? Has he got the stick?
He's
What color is he?
purple.
Exactly.
With a stick.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Okay.
a staff.
Does Raphael have the little 3-point things?
Yeah, the size.
He's the red guy. He's the red.
Okay. My topic is what is your favorite childhood cartoon? What was your favorite childhood cartoon?
Oh,
And as you guys can see,
Teenage Mutant Ninja
blatantly
Turtles.
obvious which one mine was.
Yeah. And he's sipping high quality H2O out of that baby. So refreshing.
Raphael, Donatello,
Michelangelo.
Leonardo. What was pop quiz? What was their sensei's name?
Splinter.
Yeah.
What was their arch nemesis' name?
Shredder.
Yeah.
What was their buddy that was a human's name?
April.
She was a TV newscaster.
That was a she.
News Channel 6, I believe.
Yeah, April. Okay. What was the guy's name that wore the hockey mask? He was their buddy too. In the beginning, he wasn't buddies with him, but then when they realized he was their
That's
buddies.
as far as my knowledge goes. I can't think of his name.
Casey Jones.
Oh!
Yeah, bro.
Like Grateful Dead.
Had the hockey mask on.
Grateful Dead and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay.
You never heard the song "Casey Jones" by Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, bull butter! I know you have.
Okay.
If you've been to the Overtime in Huntingburg, Indiana, I guarantee you.
Maybe
you've
a time
heard
or
of Casey
two.
Jones.
Maybe a time or two.
All right. So I'm in a two-way tie for mine.
Okay.
As you can see, number one, I'm repping the Turtles. And a lot of things had to do with the Turtles, too. Was, like, we had Christmas decorations that were Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like, it was very well known that the Masoners were.
I remember you name dropping the Ninja Turtle Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Donatello with the bow staff.
Yeah.
That was us. Had Santa hat on it. Yeah. Huge Donatello guy. I always have been. I don't know. Everybody always used to say he was kind of like the lamest turtle. He was the smartest one. That's for sure.
You got to have one smart one in every bunch.
And what color was he?
Purple. Like my shirt. Yeah, dog. Shout out love for Lexi. That's my Lexi tournament shirt. Huntingburg All Stars.
8U.
Yeah. Not when I was 8, but when my son was.
You,
I was this big.
you
when I
wore a
was 8.
4XL shirt when you were
Oh, what a
at
giant.
8.
What a giant.
Scooby Doo.
Ooh, Scooby-Doo is good.
Scooby Doo, man. Scooby Doo.
I'm gonna.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where are you?
We got some work to do now. Come on. Scooby Dooby Doo.
I mean, I know the song.
Where
Well,
are
sing
you?
it.
Well, I can't. I'm thinking of what I'm going to answer for this. Because,
Why can't you sing the song?
Because I don't
Sing the
remember all
damn
words.
song.
What?
Well, you got the Shaggy and the Scrappy and the what?
Oh no!
The only
Don't you
reason
dare
I
throw-
Who's the OG? Who is the OG Mystery Machine Squad?
The only reason I watched
Casey
Scooby Doo.
Kasem.
Hold on.
Casey Kasem.
The
That
only
is true.
reason I tuned into Scooby Doo was for Velma.
Really?
Yeah.
The glasses get you?
Yeah.
So everybody was always all in on Daphne.
Ah, the hell with Daphne.
I know. She was that kind of like prepster, hotty-totty. Oh my God, Freddie!
Velma,
Like,
though, she
where's
knew what
these
was
ghosts at? Yeah, I know.
these ghosts at?
Where's these ghosts at, Fred? And Shaggy, and you know Shaggy was just straight ripping darts the whole time. You know that. There's no way that you can't tell me that Shagster he was in the vitamins hard back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cartoon from the 70s, 80s. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
it makes a lot. But what the hell do the other people have to say for themselves? At least Shaggy was stoned out of his gourd.
Yeah,
He was
and
saying
going for Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. You know what I'm saying? So
You close your eyes, it almost sounds like it.
I know. My thing was Ninja Turtles and Scooby Doo all day, every day. Shout out.
You don't have one yet. You
Oh,
didn't
no.
watch
Not yet.
cartoons as a kid.
No, you got to go. I got to think.
I'm going to throw this out there. It's a highly contested race. Big Flintstone guys.
Oh yeah, but
Like
never
the-
do.
Yeah, like the Flintstones, like the live action one they did, like back in the 90s.
Flintstone.
Big Scooby Doo guy.
Yeah.
The Jetsons.
Oh.
Hanna-Barbera made Hanna-Barbera, I think, was the company, or they were the illustrators or the creators.
Yeah.
They churned out some bangers.
Yeah.
Because I like
what's the dad's name?
In what?
George.
George Jetson.
Yeah.
What's his wife's name?
Wasn't that in 2022, Neck of the Woods? Aren't
Yeah,
we
I think
about
they
there?
did. It
What?
was. I want to say it was Lois, wasn't it? It wasn't Lois.
We got to get the fact checker. We need a fact checker. Do we need a fact checker?
Ar-
I
Arlo.
think that we've had
Arlo.
one.
Arlo. Where you at, Arlo?
There's another one and that I think would probably do it that's been busting into our comments. He'd probably be that guy.
Let's see. Meet the Jetsons. Joan, wasn't it?
No, that's a robot.
That's Joan Jett. She was actually a musician.
Yeah.
Who? What was the robot maiden name?
Well, I thought it was Joan.
I don't know, but Dixie's
No, Ruby.
barking at something back there.
That's my dog.
Dixie?
No,
Dixie's
the
going
dog's name.
bananas
Dixie's
right
going
now.
bananas back
I
there.
don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Dixie
They
is
can.
after something.
But anyway,
I'm looking up the Jetsons to see when it happened.
I still have how do you say underwear in Spanish pulled up on my Google. And in
hell
case
is
you're
that
knowing, in case you want to know it, it says it's this way.
What?
Did you catch that?
No.
It's going to be in slow mo next time. I don't even know how to say that.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like
Yeah.
the Flintstones and like Me TV. If you have like the rabbit ears, or you get like the digital
Oh
channels.
yeah.
Me TV will have
Oh boy.
those on there.
Oh boy, look at this cat.
when I was a kid, that was just TV.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's fast. Well, Smoke's still.
He's
So
dragging
here's
his
where I'm
feet.
at. Here's
He didn't watch
We're-
cartoons
we're
as a
about
kid.
to- You didn't.
No, I watched cartoons. I watched lots of cartoons. I remember the Saturday morning cartoons coming up, and I
That's
loved
it.
that. And you had like the Underdog on there and all that horse shit. But if I had to pick favorites,
Underdog.
you don't remember Underdog?
Yeah, it would have been one of those. Like,
Have no
Looney Tunes.
fear.
Underdog is
The-
here.
it's Wonder Dog, wasn't it?
No, it's definitely Underdog.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Maybe I'm wrong. But if I had to pick, I
We just got
remember
fact-checked
really
again.
digging the Rescue Rangers.
Oh,
So you're going in an era post like where we're at, except for his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, I don't know if it's post or whatever, but
it
it's
totally is Underdog.
you got. But then the other one that I remember loving as a kid, I don't know if it classifies as a cartoon though. I'm afraid. So you can correct me, but where do you stand on Fraggle Rock?
Oh, see, this is Justine. This is my wife. Yeah, exactly. There, you. So okay, so you and me, my wife started talking about Fraggle Rock.
I guess it wasn't really a cartoon. It more felt like the Muppets.
No clue. I had no.
Fucking Fraggle Rock kicked that. Oh, I dropped the F.
There's no clue.
Fraggle Rock
I had
was
no
the
idea
bee's
what
knees.
Fraggle
Yeah, I
Rock
still
was.
don't know.
No.
Really?
No, I do now because I Googled it and looked it up to try
Still
to like
don't.
get your hand off your mic
Sorry.
stand. You're making way too much freaking noise.
Sorry.
I had no idea what Fraggle Rock was. None.
It was kind of
Zero.
a Muppets thing, so I don't know if it classifies as a cartoon, but you would have watched it as a child when you were watching cartoons. It was awesome, though. I loved Fraggle Rock. But if I'm not allowed to count Fraggle Rock, I guess I'll go Rescue Rangers and Tailspin.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so he's getting into those early Disney cartoons.
Yeah, Tailspin was
Both of them, because Rescue Rangers was Chippendale.
Yeah.
Chippendale,
Oh.
Rescue Rangers.
Nowadays it's Paw Patrol,
yeah,
PJ Mask.
Bluey.
Bubble Guppies.
We don't do Bluey.
Bubble Guppies.
We don't do Bubble
Bubble
Guppies.
Guppies. Bubble Guppies.
Blaze and the Monster Machine.
Oh yeah.
My kids go wild over.
Yeah.
That's our big three right now.
Yeah.
So
It's Tom and Jerry. So like if you want to go old school, we're gonna go. My brother was all Power Rangers, dude.
yeah,
Mighty
was about
Morphin
second.
Power Rangers. Like I was never.
Yeah,
into the
late
Power
90s
Rangers. I
kid.
watched. I watched it with my brother
yeah.
because my brother was like seriously all in. You know,
I
but
remember
like I
Power
feel
Rangers, and maybe it was the fourth grade. I remember I had a buddy that was on the Power Rangers.
like actually the Red Ranger. He just passed away.
I thought he was a White Ranger.
No, it was the red.
Definitely red.
It was the Red Ranger.
Or was he green?
I thought he was like the
No.
White Tiger.
No way. Dude.
No.
I just saw TikTok from some guy that looked like he really knew what he was
TikTok
talking
is your
about.
source of quality information.
If you'd have seen this guy, you would
Yeah,
not question
yeah.
it
He.
either.
Let's see. Jason. what was
Jason
his-
David Frank.
That was him.
Is that it?
No, Jason Lee Scott is a fictional character in the main
I just knew his three
protagonist
first
in the
names.
Power Rangers franchise. Yeah.
Red Ranger.
But anyway, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was my brother's jam for sure. But you know, there was a whole nother group of like,
Rugrats.
yeah,
Hey, Doug.
that was in Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old purple
Cat
nurple-
Dog.
have you
purple
guys
nar-
ever heard of
purple
Pete
nar-
and Pete?
Who?
Pete and
What?
Pete.
Pete and Repeat were sitting on a fence, and Pete fell off.
and
Who was
Pete.
left?
It was a Nick and Nick show or a Nickelodeon show, and it was these redheaded kids. And I was thinking about that show just last night at that ball game because both teams had a redheaded kid on there that looked just like the Pete and Pete kids.
No clue.
Yeah, no
Okay,
clue.
no clue. All right, fair enough.
What about what else was I going for here? So I got Ed, Ed, and Eddie, the Rugrats,
Sweaty.
Cat Dog,
Cat
Ren
Dog,
and Stimpy.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Courage the Cowardly
Cowardly
Dog.
Yeah.
That was a banger. What about Johnny Bravo? Hey, baby, I
Yeah.
love you, mama. I love my mama.
Yeah,
That was
have
Dexter's Laboratory time.
Yeah,
That
that was
kinda
like
Cartoon Network.
Exactly, that was to say 296, 296.
because you had Rugrats.
That was my brother. My
Because
brother
you had
was
those
always
Nickelodeon guys that
Yeah.
were the Rugrats, and then you had Cartoon Network
Yeah.
kind of had their bangers.
My brother was an OG Cartoon Network kid, so he was always like, turn it to 296. Like, I don't know why I still, DirecTV Cartoon Network
yeah.
was 296.
Man, I didn't have cable till I was
35.
past the Cartoon Network.
3 weeks ago.
What was that show that had? It sounds super racist to even say now.
Well,
Or maybe we shouldn't.
No, it was a cartoon. I think it's going to be illegal. Oh, they were like explorers, and there was an old guy, and there was a young kid that wore a turban. His name was Haji.
Oh,
It wasn't
God,
Captain Planet.
we're gonna catch so much crap over this because my father-in-law, Haji, was a it was a Haji cartoon.
Yeah, but-
Johnny Quest.
There you
Johnny
go.
Quest. Like that was a huge one back in the day. Yeah, like
It wasn't
before
that far back in the day.
Huh? Johnny Quest? Like
I
Johnny
remember
Quest
watching
was
Johnny Quest.
why was it was oh boy. Johnny Quest first aired in 1964.
When did it last air?
Oh my gosh.
When did it last air? I don't know. I don't have time to Google all this because these people.
we
don't
need a
wanna-
Googler. We need a
We
Googler.
do.
Arlo.
We need a Jamie.
I bet we got Arlo. He's on the line. Austin would probably do the Google box.
Yeah.
It's chimed in. I'll have to talk to him. We might need a Google boxer.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so what? Okay, so we already have stated our like number ones
Correct.
and our number twos.
Correct.
When did you watch cartoons? Other than Saturday mornings, obviously.
After school.
Yeah.
We were, you get home from school, parents don't get home for 2
Can
or
I get
3
like
hours.
real hardcore nostalgic on you?
Please.
Real quick? Okay.
Are you going to bring up Saved by the Bell?
No,
Oh.
because I did love that show too.
Me too.
When I was a kid, I would predominantly in the summertime go to my grandma in Huntingburg.
Wild Bill?
Yeah, and Lois. And then I would also go to Standale too. But see, there was different TV at different spots.
Ah, yeah.
So like in Standale, like it with my grandparents on the Bailey side, it was all like PBS stuff and KET.
Green Rainbow.
Yeah, dude.
Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur and all that.
Magic
jazz.
School Bus.
Yeah. Yes.
Mrs. Frizzy. or
Mrs.
Frizzell.
Frizzy. Miss Frizzle. Yeah.
Frizzell.
It was Frizzell.
She was in.
Is she Hispanic or
I
Frizzell?
think she was
or is
in,
that not Frizzell? Frizzell would be like Italian.
Italian. She
But
was,
no.
I said it wrong. so
No.
sue me.
So Miss Frizzle.
she was in protective custody.
But anyway, and my Huntingburg grandma she had the Scooby Doos and all the other good ones and stuff like that. And then like I had several other friends, like my best bro Chris Schwinghammer, huge Scooby Doo fan.
Side out swing.
Yeah, love Schwing.
Just
And
got married a little
that's
bit ago.
right. Him and Randy. God love them both.
Well, her name's not. It's Miranda.
yeah, but why we say Randy?
Oh, we
And then
do. I always just say
Adam Wright,
Miranda.
another buddy, Mr.
Yeah.
A-Dubs, big A-Dubs. He was a big Scooby Doo fan.
Yeah.
So Scooby Doo always was a huge thing because my grandparents had a basement with the fire, had a wood stove down there, and like one of the first projection big screen TVs. I know. You do that again, I'm gonna knock you out. Fish fight. And so we would like my grandma so it was if on a rainy day or it was boring or nothing really going on, we would make forts like under the steps, and then like there was no kick plate between the treads, and they were like carpeted stairs. So I would literally sit down there,
Grab
as a kid.
ankles and watch people eat shit all the way down.
No, because there wasn't
Whoa.
anybody to eat shit because it was just me and Grandpa, or me and Grandma because Grandma was at work. So we would literally just chill out under them steps, or she would do her thing, and I would just like watch Scooby Doo for hours because
Yeah.
it used to be like on TV a lot.
Yeah, you'd get hour runs of them.
Yeah.
Just episode after
I
episode.
love that stuff, man.
Yeah, I do too.
That's
and that
big nostalgia.
and like the
talk.
Me TV thing, like the kids in the morning, like we'll turn it on, and I'm trying to think. Bill, the cartoon curator, he's got a fish. That's kind of a puppet thing. I'm trying to think what they call that, but they do like the classic, like
Bush.
not Tom and Jerry, but you see a lot of Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, Pink Panther's on a lot.
Looney
Like
Tunes.
old
What was your
school.
favorite character from Looney Tunes? All the Looney Tunes.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. I don't know if you see Rocky and Bullwinkle anymore.
No, but they weren't Looney Tunes.
No.
What's your favorite Looney Tunes character? Back in my day, everybody had shirts, and you knew who everybody's favorite Looney Tune character was.
What in the where in the hell did you come from?
Remember when Space Jam came out?
Yeah, dude.
And like everybody wore like Looney Tune shirts?
Yeah. I don't know.
I was a Michael Jordan guy. Live in the real world, not cartoons.
Elmer Fudd.
I'm a Yosemite Sam guy.
Yeah, you are.
Not
You probably had the mud flaps too, didn't you?
No, I never had
Oh,
them. But I always
Danger
wanted
Ranger.
them.
What about Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah.
I said,
Luckily, I keep my feathers numbered for just such an occasion.
I said, boy. I said, boy. Hey, boy. I said, boy. Foghorn Leghorn.
Then you got that old sheepdog that ran with Wild Coyote, and they'd be just after each other's asses all day. They'd sit down for lunch. How are you, Sam? Pretty good.
Meep, meep, beep. Hey,
You
get
guys
out
are
of
a
here.
mess.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, kids
Then I
these
watched
days,
what my kids watch on YouTube, and I'm
oh,
going to
it's
smack
trash.
my kids.
It is trash, dude.
Except if it's our show.
Right.
Thank
This is the show to watch.
Don't let your kids watch it until they get older. But you should really
Right.
work on your kids. Get them some throwback, like, good, wholesome cartoons.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny was a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he never got caught.
That's right.
Kind of like the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
You know, man, I've not put that together,
Right.
but I've modeled my life after those two squirrely sons of bitches.
I know it. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Good, wholesome cartoons. And even,
I may not be right, but I ain't caught. You know what I mean?
that's for sure. I like that.
Jesus.
I like that. It's a good one. All right. What's
My
up
topic,
next? Yeah. What's up next?
Well, you switching now.
Here we go.
cruise control.
Ooh.
So I had a situation the other day.
Oh, no.
I drive to work every day, about 45 minutes.
Most folks
50
Me
do.
minutes.
too. I don't
40
walk. That's a long walk.
That's a long walk.
I'd dream my genie ass over. I just blink and get my ass there.
Are you all right?
Sorry.
I don't know if he's having a stroke over here or what.
Oh, my bad.
Face, what is it? Fast. Face,
Yeah.
arms, speech.
Speech.
Oh, that's done gone. Time.
Time. Time is of the
What's
essence.
his face look like? Them eyes are getting closer to shut down.
Pretty beady.
Yeah. So I drive up. I can take state highways, Highway 64 up 145 to get into the beautiful valley, and it was. I knew I was
Orange County, correct?
in. Yes, it is
Orange County.
Orange, and I knew I was in trouble
Ooh. Speaking of, go ahead.
because I was behind a white Lincoln Town car.
Grandpa's out for the drive.
Yeah, at that time of the morning, and there would be moments where we're doing 35, and then there's moments where we're doing 85,
That's right.
and then there's moments where we're back down to 45, and then we're blazing a trail.
Well,
And
that
I'm a-
averages out to 62.
Yeah, but I'm a big cruise control guy, but I don't think people use it anymore, and it bothers me because I set that cruise on a couple ticks over 60, and I just go.
I am not a cruise control guy, never have been, because my first vehicle's never had it.
Really.
Yeah.
Like you're not a cruise, like you're on the interstate, you're not putting your vehicle in cruise control.
Can I
Not normally.
Can I have my one ADD thought for the day?
Yeah.
Sure.
You know how to say orange in Spanish?
Orange.
Orange.
No.
Why do you care?
Because I work with one of my best buddies in the whole wide world is a Mexican feller. Shout out Cesar.
Hey,
Does he listen to the show?
Cesar, I've heard a lot about you.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
I hope you listen.
He does listen to the show?
Pequeño. Pequeño.
A little bit. A little bit.
Guy. Do you know how to say orange in Spanish?
No.
It's anaranjado. Anaranjado.
Pretty
Makes
sure
sense.
that's what I said.
That sounds nothing like orange. Like rojo is
Well,
red.
that's because it's a different language.
Negro is black. Blanco is white. Like anaranjado. Like you have to go. I don't know why. That was my one ADD thought. Like when we were talking, we talk a lot. Cesar and I spend a lot of time together, and he's kind of sharpening up my skills in Espanol.
He wants us to do a Spanish segment?
No, I mean we could, but he'd have to do it because I can't speak Spanish that well.
Yeah.
But we were talking about
I'm more interested in what he thinks is a weird transition
from English.
from Spanish to English.
Yeah, well, orange it was always offstruck to me because it was like
Well, because
How often have you said orange in a conversation?
in Spanish,
Well, in any.
not really that many. But times,
So how do you
but
know that's the one that all struck you the most?
I don't know. Just because it's
I can order
What's turkey in Spanish?
pavo,
Because chicken is pollo.
pollo,
Chicken is pollo, yeah.
duck is pato.
Yeah.
So pavo and turkey,
Yeah, pavo.
you think is closer than orange and
Anaranjado.
What about like fish is
Naranja.
pescado?
Pescado?
That was more of an
I think
Italian.
when you
Pescado.
guys put that,
You know how to
Pescado.
say bucket?
Bucate.
No, not even close. Cobeta.
I think when you guys put that accent on it, that's what makes it racist.
No, we're not right. We're just white people trying to speak Spanish.
We're just uncultured swine.
That we are.
Cobeta. I am a huge cruise control guy. If it's number one, if it works in the vehicles that I drive,
Yeah.
Okay.
and if it's not raining.
What's
What does
the
rain
rain
have
got
to do with
Are
it?
you kidding me?
I'm not. I'm baffled by this.
As a avid commuter to work,
Yeah.
like I should probably broaden that. As an avid multi-mile commuter to work, like we're not talking like a 5-minute commute.
No, I drive 500 miles a week.
Yes, so we're talking like you're on the road for let's just say an hour a day, 30 minutes in, 30 minutes out.
Probably actually closer to 2. but
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
you're talking about in
for
general.
conversation's sake.
Yeah.
like when me, I
Conversation's
used to work 14 miles away on the interstate. So I'm getting on the interstate. It's the quickest way to get there. You're getting one hell of a BDI on the one side.
Are you really having a
doing all right?
stroke?
No, I don't think.
You're sweating. Your forehead's
Wow.
starting to glisten.
Hey, let's see if I can get this.
Yeah.
But I used to hit that cruise control.
I didn't.
The lid fell off.
That's fine. I used to hit that cruise control button, but if it's raining, dude, that's rule number one. Do not. This is a public service announcement. Do not use your cruise control if there is a potential for hydroplaning on the road.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's not good. Do not use your cruise control if it's raining.
Oh. I'm the type when it's raining. Every time I hit a bump, I put her to the wood.
I don't understand. Why?
What does that prove?
Well, just because the truck gets a little squirrely.
Oh, boy.
Smokes on one. So I don't know. I travel a lot.
Yeah.
And I get behind these people, and you can tell when they're on their phone because they slow down. And then they realize and they go 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, this would be the prime topic for my wife to weigh in
Yeah.
because my wife and
She
even
travels them roads.
Smoke's wife.
My
same-
wife travels them roads.
Yeah, Smoke's wife too. They're big, avid interstate travelers,
Yeah.
and as a traveling man, 95% of the time when we go on vacation, it's going to be via car.
Yeah.
we're taking the van.
Well, you're not a flying guy.
No, we're jumping in. We're going to head on down to SGI, enjoy the week on the beach.
Actually, don't go to SGI.
Yeah, it's actually
Place-
don't. It's a horrible
terrible.
shithole. It's a dump.
terrible.
Don't
terrible.
go there. It stinks like
Terrible.
dirty butt.
I think
And
we'll
it's
be back there in October.
nasty.
But, yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is it drives me absolutely bananas when people just get over in that slow lane or the fast lane.
Yeah.
And they got their like it's just like 75 mile an hour speed limit 95% of the time through Alabama, and they got their freaking cruise control set on like 76.
Yeah, that's tough.
Get your slow ass
Yep.
out of my
Move
way and let me run 85.
By the way,
See,
in
my
the state of
problem is
Indiana,
I'm a rubbernecker. I like to look at stuff, and Jenna
No
gets
way.
mad all the time.
Same as my wife.
And there's too much to see to be just flying through.
no.
I've drove that road 7 times now.
Destination to destination.
Yeah.
Get in, shut up, sit down,
Yeah.
and let's roll.
Point A to point B.
And only stop at Buc-ee's.
point A to point B.
Yeah. I'm a big traveler that way.
Hey, by the way,
I'm a truck driver's son that way.
by the way,
Yeah.
I got called out today.
Uh-oh.
By who?
My brother.
Well, boy.
About what?
My brother's home, by the way.
Is he?
In Du Bois County.
Yeah, he's home. He's Holland. He's right down the road here.
Oh,
Yeah.
You didn't come say hello?
We wasn't allowed to because I told him we wasn't to.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird.
What did he call you out for?
Buc-ee's is not a truck stop.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
No,
a gas station.
It's a gas station.
gas station.
I think we called it a truck stop.
You called it a
You
truck
did.
stop.
I did, but it's not.
Right.
He said there's some of them down there where he lives in Texas that don't even they don't even have like semi pumps.
So it's like a speedway.
Is that what? What?
Oh, sorry. It's
When did you ever get a delicious double XL brisket sandwich at a Speedway?
Never.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Sorry.
Anyway, I told my brother, hey, I've only been to one, and
Yeah.
the one that I went to, like there was a shit ton of semis there.
Did you tell him, like, hey, pal, pump your brakes?
Yeah, like I stand corrected. I've only been my Buc-ee's experience is only one and done. Like I've never been to one.
You
we
only
correct
one
errors.
Buc-ee.
We correct errors on this
Yeah,
podcast.
like we're all, but I don't give a damn if they're not a truck stop or not. I mean, we're still all in on Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
hasn't changed.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, cruise control. I just had that experience, and I'm a traveler. I'm on these roads.
So you're out on cruise control, Dave?
It sounds
I mean,
like
I
it.
use it from time to time. I just.
I
most
feel
of
like
the time-
it. I feel like if you're on the fence whether or not you could potentially get sleepy or not, cruise control is not a good option.
Oh, see, now that might be true because I fall asleep driving lots of times.
What?
What the hell?
Oh, yeah. You guys don't ever do that? We're driving down the road and
No.
wake up in the rumble strip?
No.
We got a car full of precious cargo.
That's why Jenna doesn't like me driving too much. So with the kids, I don't. But like, I'll do a lot of driving. Like, hey, I'm good, and I'll go home and butcher for the weekend, and then come back. You got like 7 hours of sleep for the whole weekend. Then you wake up in the rumble strip. It's like, whoa! It's like a whole game. Like, wow.
Oh my
We're
god.
never riding with this guy anywhere.
Well, folks, this is the last episode of the Wondering Dutchman.
Hope
I'm
you
just
enjoyed all
saying, once-
7. Poor
That's
Dave.
why you gotta like look and take the scenes in, because once you get used to it and it gets boring, you just fall asleep.
I usually just roll the window down, turn the air conditioner on, as how cold as it'll go if I get tired.
Man, I feel like I'm getting judgment. You guys,
Yeah, judging the hell out of you.
Don't freaking give you. Hey, if you're going to work this night shift, you got to get your rest.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Famous words
That's
there.
what I meant. That's what I
Good
meant.
grief.
That's what I meant.
I'm just amazed by the fact that you don't use cruise control, and then you're like, oh, I'm falling asleep. Maybe you shouldn't be driving.
Falling asleep like cruise control helps that.
Fireball.
That's right.
St. Nick dropped it off.
That's right. God love him.
Yeah.
Jolly old St. Nickel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, that was just something that was on my mind. Cruise control. Hopefully people use it. Some people don't.
I wish people knew how to use it more.
I wish
or
people
better.
would get off their damn phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a phone while I'm driving type of guy.
See,
But I do like the radio. Like, I use my phone through the Bluetooth for the stereo a lot.
yeah, me too. And, if I don't like the song,
my Google Maps, like, talks through my radio.
yeah, mine does too. Just my wife's does too. But like if I'm driving and my phone is like hooked to the radio to control said map, if like say we have to stop or if like the Apple gives us a suggestion that we may need to take an alternate route, like if I would just don't even touch my phone. Like my wife would like tomahawk my arm. Like, don't even look at it. Drive the car. And this might be a pet peeve of mine. I'm sorry. But
Man, I remember being in high school and, like, we didn't have cell phones, but we talked a little bit last week.
carrier pigeons.
Had the CB radio
Smoke
going.
signals.
I drove a
CB.
I drove a manual 2-wheel drive 5-speed Ranger. It was an '88 model. And so you're grabbing gears, and I never drank.
Driving gears at a
I
Ford
never
Ranger.
drank back in the day.
What'd you drive? A Peterbilt? Nope. Ford
But
Ranger.
as soon as I turned 18,
Slamming
I
beers
was
and
smoking them
cramming
Marlboro Reds. So you got a cigarette hanging out your mouth, the cowboy hat. I worked at Wendy's, so I always had like a cheeseburger in my hand.
Oh,
And you just
my
got a mic keyed up. You're smoking a cigarette, drinking a big old pop, trying to switch CDs in a CD player between Garth Brooks Double Live 1 and Garth Brooks Double Live 3.
Remind me to never ride with this guy anywhere.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying, if kids today can't answer a cell phone call after I was able to do all of that and still flip somebody off when need be, I mean, there's just some things you got to learn.
cigarette in one hand, cheeseburger in the other, while shifting
Switch
gears with my elbow,
And changing the Double Live album in
getting the
CD
old
player.
Girth Brooks out
Steering
here.
with your knee. Man, I had all sorts of cigarette burns in the roof.
I
of
do
the
not
Ranger.
condone any sort of non-attentive driving or impaired driving.
What do you
or-
describe as distracted driving? Well, it could be a Marlboro in one hand, cheeseburger in the other.
Yeah, shifting gears with our
changing the
elbow.
album,
And then
fixing
keying
the
up the
cowboy
old
hat.
mic. Radio check 19. Danger Dave.
Here we go.
Danger
Danger
Dave.
Dave. Radio check.
All right. Apparently that was just me in Wayne County.
No, I had a CB.
Apparently not in a cheeseburger, a cigarette, a Double Live album.
No, I was never a big cigarette smoker. I mean, I did smoke a lot of cigarettes, but I wasn't like a full-time smoker. No.
Part-time guy.
Yeah. Situational.
How about
Social. Yeah, but we had a CB. We had a lot of CB talks.
I
I had one of my buddy's dads was a trucker. And, so we had and my grandpa was a big time CB
Yeah, Wild
guy.
Bill.
Wild Bill was a big time. So much so that we would go down to our local truck stop. See, 231 used to have a truck stop down here.
Yeah.
The intersection of Highway US 231
Yeah.
and Interstate 64.
Yeah, pre 231 renovation. So we would go down there and they had like the real trucker stuff. Like you could get CBs and all that. So I had dual fire sticks.
Hell yeah.
The whips, the dual
My
whips.
buddy old Andrew back home, he had them fire sticks on his old 86 Dodge.
So I had a 1989 Chevrolet Cheyenne, Chevy
Hell
Cheyenne,
yeah.
step side 4-wheel drive. And I had dual whip fire sticks on that baby. And if you took those red caps, you know how you adjust your standing wave? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Your SDR? Like my grandpa would have, where you would unhook the whip and you would plug your coax into this meter and then hook your meter onto the whip, and then you could adjust your SDR. Like I was all in, dude.
Hell yeah.
I had a Cobra. What'd I have? First one was a Cobra 19, and then I went to a went from a Cobra 19 to a Uniden 510, or Uniden 510 XL. So I could run. I just ran 1 through 40 on that one.
So I don't remember what my first one was because I had two, but I remember when I was living in Brazil, I come across a little bit of money, and I thought I'm going to go CB again. And if you look outside of Smoker's Lounge right now,
I seen that. Yeah,
there's a little Will,
Yeah.
Wilson antenna on
That's
the roof,
right.
and
We got a little Will.
There's a unit in right there in that little attic hatch there.
Yeah, boy.
But that's what I ran on the Ranger back in the day because I like the magnetic one because
Yeah.
back home Richmond was kind of an in-town type of place.
Yeah.
We had the promenade where you'd cruise, right?
Ooh, the promenade.
And
I think
so
they
you
wrote a country
cruise
song
the
about
promenade up and down. Well, the cops would always shut it down at night.
that. Oh,
So I wanted a magnetic whip because I'd take that off through the split window and I'd stick it down the bed of the truck. And I had a PA speaker on my CB.
Yeah, you did.
And
I
I-
had one too.
And I perfected my cop noise. And the cops are shut her down. And I'd talk shit to the cops on my CB radio, so I had to be able to pull my whip off the top so they couldn't see it.
Oh my
I had
God.
strobe lights. I remember I never drank in high school, and I was like, man, there's kids drinking, and they're breaking laws, and I was pulling cars over.
Well,
And that's
See,
a federal offense.
I'm just gonna let you know that's breaking the law.
we do not condone
Just saying it's weird when you're
impersonating a
kid.
law enforcement officer.
No, but when way back in the day, it was fun.
Oh yeah, cruise control and CBs was a big thing.
Yeah.
So we live real close to I-64, and that's what we did. We used to have. I had a Buick LeSabre.
Oh, God, I miss my Buick.
I had
so
a Buick
much.
LeSabre back in the day. The same thing. I had a Uniden 510, or I think it was. I was a big Uniden guy because that's what we always had in the mind too. But we put that in an old Hustler magnet mount on the trunk. And we would go down there on literally drive from Huntingburg to Dale, or from Dale to Holland and back, and just talk to truckers all the time. It was awesome. Like keying up that old mic and getting somebody to come back to you, like that was sweet.
Yeah.
We loved it. Yeah. So yeah, cruise control.
Man, we really went off topic
We're all
there.
in. We're all in.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta let it bake a little bit.
That's right.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Smoke. Your third topic.
Second topic.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I forgot. All right, we're getting into the season. Christmas decorating is upon
I
us.
just want to clarify, asshole. You started celebrating Christmas
Like
before,
pre-Thanksgiving.
like right after Halloween.
Yeah.
November 1.
That's true. That's
But
true.
go on.
I'm fine. That's fine. When it comes to your Christmas decorations, are you a traditional multicolor light family, or are you an all white, like uppity type of family?
I don't know why you put the
Whoa.
uppity talk on the all white Christmas lights.
Well, you know.
Can we?
By the way, for the record, did you see any Christmas lights on the front of his house?
Nope.
Yep. What's going on there, Dave?
Well, here's the deal. I got
Yeah, you decorated back in June. So what happened? Come on, Dave. Share.
We got busy here on Smoker Mountain.
This guy's been pumping
Here on
Christmas
Smoker
music
Mountain.
since November 1st, and he doesn't even have his damn Christmas lights on.
I saw that you had your Christmas lights
Hell
up.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Were they all one color, all red?
No,
Maltese.
they're multi.
So here, to answer your question, I'll go first. My wife is a big white Christmas light person. Mm-hmm. I enjoy all things to do with Christmas lights. So I love the color. I love the white. I love I won't go like solid blue or solid red.
No.
It's either multicolor or white. All in.
Do you have a bulb preference?
Yes.
C9s?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. The big glass bulbs, like back in the day.
So we tried to do that with ours, but with the LED, they just didn't have that like soft glow.
Yeah, they don't pop like that.
Yeah. So if I could find some like the old school, like looks like the Christmas Story when he.
Yeah,
That's a good looking tree.
That's my tree.
all white.
I think we might have the same angel. Where'd you get your angel at?
My wife's grandma.
You know, we're a bow family. Come find out.
Oh my God.
I was always a star angel growing
We're a
up.
solid
but we're-
white tree. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, we're actually a solid
Excellent.
white tree.
Our
My
real
wife-
tree is white as well, I guess, but I like multicolor. It's where I'm at.
My wife is the best Christmas tree decorator I've ever met.
Well, because she cares.
Besides my mother. My mother's pretty good at it too. But my wife and my
Did you
grandmother-in-law.
just whistle on the inhale? You did.
Yeah.
How do you do that? By the way, you want to know weird things that you can't do? I can snap well with my left, can't do it with my right at all. I can't
You're
snap.
not an ambidextrous
Oh no!
snapper?
Like so like
What's that?
this is how I snap.
With your middle? Oh, yeah, I guess everybody does.
Yeah.
So like surveillance at the resort has to be thinking like I'm losing my mind because I'm walking down the hallway looking at my hands like, okay, well that's where that's at. That's where that's at. And it's like that's what happened today.
About like that guy watching the film footage of you and me lifting weights last fall.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, I feel like this episode's really taking a turn for the better.
I love it.
Yeah,
me
I
too.
love that. I love I think this is like when we had to pick a genre, and it was comedy interview. Like there couldn't be any more.
well, we haven't interviewed anybody.
bull
We
honky
interview ourselves
every
day.
freaking time,
Every
every
day.
question.
well, yeah, okay.
I feel like I'm put up on the skewer every time I come in here.
Well, because you're an odd cat.
Yeah, you know what? I'm okay
Little bit of
with
a
it,
weird
though.
dude.
I'm okay
You're
with it.
you're a weird dude.
One weird cat.
I just judge you guys silently from within
Get your
my
hand
home.
off your mic stand.
Sorry.
Yeah,
As a kid,
Flipping out loud.
we were big multicolored family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to the Christmas lights,
Yeah.
I mean, we're strictly Caucasian as a family, but multicolored Christmas lights.
Not that it would have mattered.
No,
It's
not that it would have mattered. But like when we were the big bulbs. I guess we're calling them C9.
C9s.
Okay.
Get off your mic.
Jesus.
Oh, you're one to talk.
I know. That's why I
This guy's
pointed it
using
out.
it for a flipping armrest here.
Well, it's not bad if you.
So we had like the old 2x4 cross or star, like the old 2x4 star.
Yeah.
That my old man would shimmy his big ass up on the roof and mount that baby up on the damn TV antenna and have that one old extension cord running down there. And then
Hey, they're well decorated this year, though.
They are. My parents
Man,
have always
Robert
been.
Dwayne Smoker made a gosh darn. He lived on a hill,
Yeah.
and he made Santa and them 9 flying reindeer every year. And them reindeer were made out of chicken wire and sawhorses.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you drive by in the daytime and you're like, what kind of trailer park horse shittery is this?
Oh my.
But when you drive by at night, you
Beautiful.
see Rudolph's nose. It was just a red ass bulb, like an incandescent bulb out of the
Jeez,
light.
Butte Clark.
It
So
was something
we had
magical.
We were always the big bulb family. Like we had the big bulbs, and they were multicolor and stuff. And then like up until like a certain point, when we switched to a solid color.
Yeah.
I bet it was when icicle lights came out.
Oh,
Are you
that
an
was
icicle
the
light
thing.
guy?
No,
We
I
switched.
hate icicle lights.
Wow. You don't even have
I'm
lights
still a
up?
big bulb guy. Like I have
I
big
am
bulbs.
too, but the LED thing kills it for me.
No, you can buy soft white and the LED because that's what we literally just did.
Soft
For
white and the LED.
yes, there is.
LEDs get their color by amperage.
Yeah, so like we
Don't get me started on
Okay.
green energy.
Here's the deal. Oh, good Lord. Well, that's all for this week, folks. So me and Maxwell were deer hunting the other evening, and my blushing bride had sent me a note and was like, hey,
I love you, honey.
yeah. And no, she didn't say that. But she said, hey, I was putting the lights on the Christmas tree, and we're about, I don't know, 65 feet short of lights.
Because a big ass Christmas tree.
No, we're just a very heavily saturated light
In
tree.
Casa de Meissner.
Yeah, Casa de Meester.
Big house.
So we go to Rural King,
Oh yeah.
local Rural King.
Yeah.
Favorite store on the planet. Love Rural King.
Yeah, that could be a topic someday.
It can be. And so we go in there to get Christmas lights, and they have LED lights, and they're all one color, and it's either bright white
Yeah.
or soft white.
Okay.
And of course, your more traditional white light
It's soft.
is the soft. So we bought it, and it's still bright as shit. But it's not that like HID.
Like the headlights, where
Lincoln
you can
Navigator
see color,
lights.
but the rest of the world can't. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like so. But anyway, so we more transitioned towards that. But at home, we're a solid white family.
Gotcha.
House lights, Christmas lights now.
Takes all types.
Is that it?
I mean, that's
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Yeah,
we
what
could
does
talk
that
about
mean?
Christmas decorations for a month,
I know
and that's all you got.
I mean, I thought really you maybe had some big, deep insight because you're the
No,
one at
I
the
was
table.
just curious because I'm a multicolor guy, and Jenna, she seems to like the all white.
Yeah, it's more modern.
It is.
You
but
think
Your
all
neighbor
white's more
over
modern?
here.
all white?
Oh, it's beautiful though.
It is. It's,
Looks great.
It
By the
does.
way, I am not climbing on my roof to put Christmas lights.
Since
I
I got
I
the
tell you a
tractor with
secret?
the loader, it helps a lot.
That's totally not safe.
Well, that's why his lights aren't even on.
Well, my kid picks
The guy
me up
that
with
celebrates
the loader.
Christmas
Oh,
since-
even worse. Can I tell you something? Story?
Please.
Did you know that there are people in this world
Yeah.
that, for a small fee, will put Christmas lights on your house?
Get out of
You
here.
can kiss my ass.
You
I'll
wanna
go
know
without
something?
Christmas.
You want to know
lights.
something else?
Well,
Did you pay
technically,
somebody to put yours up?
Not me.
You don't have anything up yet, Mason.
Not me.
It'd be nice if you would.
Not
Did your
me.
parents?
I think
Nope.
you still have the hay bales out for fall
Yeah,
fest.
we need to take that
Who,
down.
who paid somebody for
I'm not
Christmas
telling
lights?
you. I'm not going to name drop them. It's not my job. It's not
Do I
my
know?
job. Oh yeah,
Friend of the program?
yeah. And
What's that called?
I'm not gonna name drop anybody. I'm not gonna name drop anybody. But I know somebody that is very close to me one of my really good buddies, has paid a certain individual to install Christmas lights. But in his defense, can I give you a little secret? I'll tell you off air who it is, but I'm not.
I almost want to guess on air.
No, I won't tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
Scared of heights.
Oh, I don't disagree with that at all.
That's where my fat
See,
ass.
there are changes. That changes the whole thing.
Well, see,
so
my
now
fat
you're
ass-
not as judgy.
No.
the
I'm
reason
still
my lights
judgy because
aren't
I'm
up-
a gutter guy. I'll get on that 6-foot ladder and I'll gutter guy around.
No, you got to go to the peak. So I got to get my fat ass good and lubed up because now that we built this addition on
Wait. You get drunk and then get on a ladder?
Well, sure as hell getting on there.
Oh,
sober.
Jesus.
Oh my God!
Hey, so
When you
last
stand on the-
episode,
Hey,
folks,
we're
we
talking
appreciate
about
it.
mow
Yeah.
responsibly. Now we're showering responsibly. Now we're hanging Christmas lights responsibly.
I'm just saying, when you're standing on that addition, you're 30 feet over the ground. And you gotta,
i.e., paying someone that's highly trained to put up your Christmas lights.
No way. I won't pay somebody
Turns
to do
out
it.
it's. You want to know something else?
Go ahead.
boy.
Pretty lucrative. Deal,
Oh,
too.
I don't doubt it.
Pretty.
You spend an
lucrative
hour
deal.
putting lights up.
and you're charging. But so this guy that does this service that provides this
do you
service.
prefer the lights and the hangers?
Yes, like it's a one stop shop. Like he says, what kind of lights do you want? What
Wait,
colors?
he provides the lights.
Yeah,
And then he just takes them back with him.
no, they're yours.
Oh.
Yeah. What color scheme do you want? What kind of lights do you want? And what? So like, do you want the front? Do you want the front and the sides, or do you want the 360? Like, there's
Oh,
different price
man.
points.
Is he still working?
Yeah.
I can't.
Like he has
Can I
a,
let you know how?
he has a full-time job and does this as like a little side hustle.
Can I let you know how disappointed I am that every time I drive by your house, there's not a single freaking Christmas light on, and you have been excited about the season.
Well, it's
since end of.
It's probably all in the
October.
house, right?
Yeah, we got 2 trees up in there.
Why are there not freaking lights outside?
Trees.
Because you
Trees.
This is the guy that's got 30 TVs in his house.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
here's the deal. There's no excuse for it. I should have had it.
Go ahead
done
and give
by
us
now.
one, though.
No, I mean there's no good one.
are you going to have any lights out?
Probably not.
Really?
We're already, by the time this show airs, it's what, December 16th?
Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen. I mean, we might have an inflatable Frosty out there or something.
Don't do it.
Oh.
If you're just going to do that, keep your shit in the house.
It's just by the time that I
Keep
get
it in the house.
that
Now
I-
he's gonna guilt decorate.
is by the time I get myself a Saturday where I can get lubed up enough in
You
the
ain't gonna
morning
have one.
No chance.
to hop up on the roof, and then my
Don't
kids-
hop up. This podcast's starting to take off.
Oh,
Keep your happy
man.
ass down.
That's what it
Yeah.
takes. Takes a few beers to get me up there because I don't like the heights. And by
Okay,
the time
so
you get
here's
to
the deal,
back-
Dave. Don't decorate. Don't die. Don't fall off the roof.
I mean, I
it's
haven't
time for
died
rapid
yet.
fire.
It is time for rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
I'm
So
a multicolor guy.
this rapid fire set of questions, which do we want to let them in on a little bit of the maybe some changes coming to the podcast, or we just want to wait on that? What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do?
You call it. I mean, because no changes are set in stone.
No changes are set in
We've
stone.
been. Go ahead and bring it up.
Okay.
We've been taking. We've been fielding the.
The response to
input.
questions has been wonderful.
Yeah.
And we've also heard from some folks that were like, hey, what do you guys do from Monday through, till you guys release on Friday? And it's like, well, we've got full-time jobs.
Life.
Yeah, life happens. But we've talked about, maybe instead of rapid fire, putting out a 15, 20-minute episode of
Little
a
segment.
Little
Let's call it a
teaser.
segment.
Little segment.
a segment
Little clippy clip.
of listener questions. May not be rapid fire. We got a lot of good questions where it's like, this could be a
Ooh,
topic.
Yeah.
This could definitely be a topic. So
Yeah.
rapid fire is maybe going to pivot a little bit. It might be kind of cut out of this show to maybe another segment that gets posted. We're certainly going to explore that avenue. So maybe we give you a little taste on Tuesday of a week and then have the full show on Friday, because I think drop it on Friday morning. It's my
It's
Friday
become
morning.
a staple.
Yeah, it really has.
Really
It's-
getting a lot of good feedback
that's
about
our
that.
thing.
A lot
That's
of
our
people like
It's
that.
taken the internet by storm. So our rapid fire questions today come from a good friend of the program, also a state finalist as a player,
Yeah.
a state champion as a coach, Mr. Brad Ohanian.
Brado.
Teacher.
In what
Football.
Okay.
Football.
Sorry for not
That would have been that. They were class of 03. Yeah.
Class of 03. We went to state,
State
in
in
02.
02.
I was on that squad.
Yeah, yeah, and a very
know that?
talented squad.
I was on that squad.
There was some guys that I don't know. I mean, him and Whiskey and Yost and Foose and Hope and
the
Bubba
list.
Brown and those guys.
Dream
Unreal.
team.
Unreal. Really
But,
came
you
through.
know, not to cut myself short,
Yeah, you're talented there.
scout team.
Hey, they don't get better if it's not for guys like you on
Scout
the other
team.
side.
I'll take it.
sure.
I'll take the
And
credit.
of course, state champion coach
Yeah.
just a few years ago,
That's right.
Southridge football.
Yeah.
Got over the
Southridge doesn't go to state to tie.
No,
We go to win.
win the damn thing.
Shout out Tucker Shank.
Yeah, that was a blast.
That was
Go for a
awesome.
2-point conversion when you're
Awesome
down.
ride.
But his rapid fire questions.
Good ones. Real good ones.
First one: back, side, or belly sleeper. Smoke. I'll start with you.
I'm a side / sort of belly sleeper. I'm too fat to be a belly sleeper. But I'm not a back sleeper. I snore too much.
Side.
So I was a big side guy pre-CPAP machine.
Right.
I've turned into a big back guy with the CPAP machine.
Oh, see, I'm a big CPAP guy too.
I
You
feel like I
need to
want to
get
try
one.
Gotta
CPAP
get one.
so
If you don't
bad.
have one, you need one now.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jenna's got like
That
videos
last
of me, like,
meeting-
just stop and breathe. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you need
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
I went to my last appointment and she's like, "Hey, what if I turn that pressure up just a little bit?" I said, "Turn it up."
I got to have it.
yeah.
When I went for mine, they were like, "Hey, what do you think about this whole ramp thing?" And I'm like, "I don't want it."
You remember when we talked about
Yeah,
that?
I said-
And you were like, "You're gonna hate that."
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Yeah,
"Turn it on."
I want it right
full
now.
blast.
I want it right now. Give it to me all.
Yeah, it is. So I think it's back inside win. Next question: Friday Night Lights, college or professional event?
Damn,
And that's tough.
it is super tough.
And it is. And this one might, if you got to elaborate a little bit on your answer, we'll take it because it's a great question
honestly,
for
it's
Mr.
not
Ohanian.
tough for me at all because I never been to a high school football game until that time Southridge went to state, and I went to one because Wyatt and the boys got to go on the field, but I never went to a high school football game in my life. Never gave a shit.
After
Right.
learning about your Ranger Danger
Doesn't
with all
shock
that, yeah,
me.
not
Doesn't
surprised
shock
at
me.
all.
But it just wasn't my
surprised
thing.
at
So I've
all.
always
Yeah.
watched professional football, but now that like I know the youngsters, I guess, that are playing in the game, like I never cared to go to a game where I didn't know somebody playing, like a high school game where if you don't know somebody playing, why the hell would you go waste your Friday?
Right.
But now that I know, like there's, they're older than Wyatt yet, but through the sports, what do you call it? I guess
Cycle.
networking. You get to meet folks. So I listen to Raider football. I like to know where they're at.
Yeah.
But college football, I couldn't give two shits less on college football.
Ooh. Okay. Good. Yeah.
where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, Mace.
Like, got to pick one.
Well, I think
I
you
just
can
picked two.
you can explain your answer like Smoke because I think it's more of a. I think you have to explain a little bit here.
Never will I ever not love Southridge football.
Yeah,
Southridge football.
it's ingrained.
It is like I am. Like if I had to wear a brand, like I'm gonna die with the flaming S on my heart. Like
Yeah.
I am a fuck.
Is that the brand anymore, though? Didn't they change that this year?
I don't give a damn what they change it to. But the
Flaming S is always
The
so-
flaming
will be
S will
associated with
always
Raider
be
football.
my. That's going to be my brand. If I have to wear a brand, I'm going to have that fire S right here on my
Yeah.
chest. I'm a huge Friday Night Light guy.
Yeah.
I love Southridge football, regardless.
But
if
you
I
would
have-
only watch Southridge.
huh?
Would you only? Because here's, I guess I don't want to get. No, go ahead. I'll
I'm
explain
a
with mine.
huge. I'm a huge high school football guy because those guys, like, they're not getting paid to play.
No.
They're fighting for their position.
Yeah.
They're just a regular old run of the mill kid.
Yeah.
And they're getting they're trying to get their freaking shot. You know what I mean? They're trying to make themselves get some cred, you know.
Doing everything they can.
Yeah. And I'm a big NFL guy too.
Yeah. Big Vikings guy.
I am a huge Vikings
Now
guy.
you're
Purple.
a Cowboy.
Packers.
Green Bay.
He's a freaking Packers.
Packers.
fan.
I couldn't remember if there's a star or G on the front of your truck.
Yeah.
And that's from way back in the Reggie White days.
So I'm more of a high school football guy and an NFL guy. Like, I still have my college love.
Yeah.
Like, I still love to watch college football. But, like, Notre Dame, IU, like that whole squad, the whole thing. Like, everybody hates Ohio State.
Yeah. We hate Ohio State.
We always hate them and Michigan.
No, we don't hate Michigan.
I hate Michigan.
Not here.
But but like, if I'm going to, for me, number one, high school football. Number two, NFL. Number three, I just don't have time to watch football on Saturdays that much because it's usually ball busting action for me.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's hard for me to fit in a good football game on a Saturday.
Here's mine. My problem with it is like with high school athletics, very rarely will I go watch another team that's not either playing Southridge or Southridge. So that's like where Friday Night Lights is probably 2 for me.
Right.
Because I love college football.
Right.
I enjoy the hell out of college football.
Right.
The NIL stuff is starting to change it. It's kind of like when these guys started sitting out in bowl games.
Yeah.
Kind of started making it, when they made it a business decision. I guess I still believe in that old glory of college football. But I love Southridge. I love everything about Southridge. I'm a big Southridge guy. I give a lot of time to Southridge come springtime.
Yeah, baseball.
When it's baseball season. But, I don't know, there would only be a handful of area teams that I would go watch.
Right.
Because the bad thing about high school football, you have some programs that they just don't have it.
No, they're absolute dog
They
shit.
don't have it, and
which is sad because they
Very
probably
sad.
they probably really have a lot of a lot of solid athletic ability and a lot of potential, but just the program as a whole is straight dog.
There
shit.
is one thing I will say about our Southridge community, and you talk to anybody that coaches at Southridge, Raider Nation, you will find out if you're a coach in Raider Nation, you know this exactly to a T. You can push those kids to the breaking point,
bro,
and they will just come back the next day, bring their lunch pail,
ready for more,
ready to go. And there's a lot of schools
buckle
that
up.
If you blew the whistle and said, "Hey, on the line, let's go. You guys ain't doing this right, Coach. I quit. Screw you."
Yeah,
and they're out.
Well, hey, in Raider Nation,
blue collar community,
hit the door.
Yeah,
see you later.
Blue collar community.
There's 6 other guys waiting for your spot.
Yeah, fighting for it, wanting you to screw up. So
Ranch.
Oh, did I already get? Well, college, high school, pro, because the Bears have been terrible lately.
Yeah.
Condiments, ranch, or ketchup for
now,
dipping.
is this like you have to choose one and they're the only 2 to choose from for the rest of your life? Let's just do that.
Okay.
You have to choose one, ranch or ketchup, and it's the only 2 you have for the rest of your life. Rapid fire, go.
Well, I'd never put ketchup on a salad, so I'll go ranch.
If I have to choose one,
for the rest of your life,
ranch. I'm not eating chicken wings with ketchup.
I think I am on that too. Luke Combs, Luke Bryan, or Eric Church? That's not even a question. Eric Church.
Luke Combs.
Oh.
I used to be the Eric Church guy until a few years ago, and
you're more of a Luke Bryan guy, aren't you?
Now, Zach Bryan.
Yeah, Zach Bryan's good.
Totally different.
No, I'm a Chief guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Chief
used
guy.
to be, but I think Luke Bryan's got to.
No, you don't. You say Luke Combs.
Luke Combs, that's what I mean.
Holy God, I'm taking Toledo. We got to go.
With that said, final thoughts. Brado, thanks for the questions. Final thoughts.
Yeah, those were bangers. Hey, final thought for me. Hit us up on social media on that restaurant thing. Like, that's something that hits dear to me. I'm a big food guy. I love food, everything about food. I eat a lot of food.
Never would guess.
And we're not starting a restaurant, nor are we starting any sort of mobile food truck or anything like that. But let's just say proverbially.
Let's play pretend.
Yeah, let's just play house a little bit here. If we were going to start a restaurant, give me your top 5 things that you would like to see on that menu. That's what I want. That's my final thought. And share the hell out of this show. Hope you enjoy it. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. Whatever, all that, content.
And we're on all the platforms now.
Yeah, that's right. Give us a subscribe. Put us in your library. Let's just see where this canoe takes us. That's my final thought.
Smoke?
I'm real close with that. I'm right in line with all that. The subscribes, the likes, the shares. So I've been nerding out on the analytics.
Yeah, you have.
And I'm watching like what cities people are watching in because my hometown's watching. I've got some family out of state. I know these guys got family out of state. Right now it's Indiana, Georgia, and then Tennessee, with Indiana obviously being the lead. But I'd love to see us grow from there. It's mind-boggling. Like, I was like, hey, guys, we're sitting around drinking anyway. You know what we should do? Record it.
Yeah.
And maybe someday we can get some beer covered. You know?
Got it.
Got it.
We've hit our career goals here.
Shout
And
out
then here we
Maxie's
are,
Barbershop.
Yep.
6 weeks in, and there's plenty of people watching. There's plenty of input coming from everybody.
We love that.
Yeah.
We just want to make it better. So
Let's do it.
chime
I'm
in,
all
let us
in.
know, share
Yeah.
it, tell your friends, tell them to watch. I'm waiting, and I could curse myself for saying this later. I'm waiting for the negative comments.
Yeah. If you got them, give it to us.
Yeah.
Except for the ones where like, hey, you guys are fat. Like, we get it.
Yeah, duh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
by all means,
You ain't
say
gonna get
that.
nothing
We'll
here.
have something for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thanks. It's been awesome so far, and
Yeah.
it's
I'm excited to see what the future's got.
episode 7 here. So let's see what
Yeah.
we can do through the end of the year, and
That's
then
right.
starting off next.
Two things in my final thought. First, this is the challenge, if you so choose to accept it. We are going to be ordering some logo, which our logo's out. It's on everything.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
We love it.
We are ordering
They
some
did a good
stickers
job.
that you can slap on a cooler, a fridge, whatever you want to. Tumbler, whatever you want to put that on.
The back of the whip.
And I tell you what, I haven't quite made the order yet. I haven't told our friends at Branded by Woods yet how many to order. Maybe in the 250 range. So what I'm going to say is...
I guarantee you we could distribute 250.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah.
I may order a few more.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do, if you like...
What's
this-
the magic number? Where are we at?
This is Casey's rodeo
This
here.
is where we're at. I'm saying when this episode comes out...
On December
16th.
There you go.
Oh, boy. You're in a rough spot.
What is the day?
Today is the...
Where am I? Hey, speaking of that, today's what day?
The 9th.
It'll be the 9th, isn't it?
Yeah.
8th.
Yeah, it'll be
Today's
the
the 8th.
It's today's the 8th. It's
Yeah.
Thursday the 8th.
Sorry, I'm thinking of when they'll see this.
What's the
Yeah.
What's the 10th?
Is that your birthday?
It is.
It is my birthday.
Big
I think
Max's birthday.
I think the Dutchman might be out on the town.
You know we will.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that next episode. But I think what we will do is at random, we will pick 250 people that like, share, and comment this bad boy to win a sticker. We'll go through. We'll reach out to you. You'll send us your address. We'll mail you a sticker. But I
That's
think we're
going to
going
be a lot of postage. Maybe we'll have like a public pickup or something.
No,
we'll figure it out.
That's right.
But 250. I'm going to start it at 250.
Yeah.
If we go over it, we'll see what happens. But I
That's
think
right.
that's where we're going to start, and we might do some things.
Hit
with
us up.
a merch. Second thing, we're in the holiday season. The weather sucks. It's gray. It's dreary. Fellas, ladies, take care of your mental health.
That's right.
If you're struggling about the holidays,
That's right.
if you're struggling with what's going on in the weather,
Yep.
stay with us.
Yep.
Talk to somebody. Reach out. The sunshine will be here soon.
That's right.
We heard a story today with somebody that took that, and it sucks.
It very does.
It does, and I don't want anybody to feel like they're alone in this
No
dogfight.
Hey, Smokers Lounge, open door policy.
It is, except for when we record.
The message board on the Facebook Messenger. Reach out if you want to talk.
Yeah.
We'll give you your own number. We can meet up.
There's
any
tons
way
of
you
sources
wanna
out
do, man.
there.
Yep.
People struggle with it. They've struggled with it in silence for so long.
That's right.
Don't do it. It's that time of the year. People get down and out. You should be celebrating, enjoying it. Life is great. Life is good.
Hell yeah.
Surround yourselves with good people. Cold beer, Fireball,
Amen.
and Maxie's Barbershop.
Maxie's
Here it is
Barbershop.
for another one, fellas.
Got him.
Thanks, everybody.
Dutchman out.
Catch you next week.